This show is intended for adult audiences. You know, people with bills, backaches, responsibilities, and a functioning sense of humor. It contains strong language, stronger opinions, and the kind of jokes that might send the emotionally fragile into a full-blown meltdown. If you're easily offended, perpetually outraged, or think words are violence, this is your cue to clutch your pearls, grab a blankie, and sprint to your nearest safe space. Or, you know, just get in the sea. We won't miss you. For everyone else, buckle up and let's have some laughs.
Rated D for Dickhead.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing.
Hello, you dirty little boys. Are you interested in my body?
I'm gonna come.
Nice tits.
A real setup of donkers. Packing some Doban Hunkeros.
The power of one. The power of two. The power of man.
What's going down, babes? Show me the lovin'.
Silence! You are too gay to be the doctor.
I'm wonderful, and I'm the most amazing person in the universe.
Exterminate!
These people are making a lot of money, print money, cash, money,
well,
capitalism.
You're watching Will of the Fans! Let's fucking go!
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Bad news.
Engines roar through the ash gray skies. The wasteland burns, but hope won't die. Every screen's a twisted lie, built to break us, make us comply. They poison the heroes, rewrite the tales, turn legends to dust, leave us frail. But we're not done, we won't bow down. Through the wreckage, we'll take the crown. Steel hearts ignite, fire in our veins. Freedom's calling, breaking the chains. They can't erase what we already know. Hyperdrive now, let's fucking go. Hyperdrive time, we're burning the night. Blazing through shadows, our stories ignite. Will all the fans come ride with me as we laugh at foolish hypocrisy? Hyperdrive time is now or it's never, as long as they rule. Let's fucking go forever. Forever. Oh, forever. Forever. Go forever.
Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome once again. We are back. It feels like it's been absolutely ages because, well, it kind of has. I've been sick for the last couple of days, and that's the sort of thing that left me with so little energy that I couldn't even flip on a camera and talk without feeling like I was going to throw up. So recovery complete. I feel all right now. A little bit of a thick head, but hey, the show must go on, and the grift must go on. So here we go. Welcome back to Hyperdrive Time once again, straight out of hell, or maybe I should say straight out of bed. And welcome back to Will of the Fans. My name's Will. You know the drill, and it's drive time somewhere, which means it's hyperdrive time everywhere. So, ladies, gentlemen, and nothing in between. Welcome once again to another voyage of discovery, racing through the wastes of the internet to the further reaches of your sanity on a never-ending quest to rid the universe of absolute freaking bollocks.
What the hell is even that?
It's a lot of crunge, clinge, lange, and binge today. We've got absolute felting going on all over the place. TeamKill Media are getting smacked around by YouTubers left, right, and center, and you love to see it. Jay Viper's in the chat. We'll be talking about him in a minute. Atreus as well. Both these poor bastards got hit with, I mean, some people are calling it Naughty Dog strategy. I personally see it as digital homicide strategy, because those were the guys who did it way back in the day when he made sense and was a rational human being. Jim Sterling got this very same thing from a little startup indie studio that didn't want their shameless asset flip getting exposed. And so that ended up in a brutal and vicious lawsuit. That is a lot of the reason why I think Jim Sterling ended up going off the deep end and getting himself some tits and stuff. We don't do that around here. We like to try and control ourselves with a little bit more decorum, a little bit more masculinity. But hey, it ain't easy when you are constantly having people bearing down on you non-stop for just trying to do what is basically your job. Okay, yes, it's a hobby, something we do. We do hope that we will get paid for it, though, because hell yeah, we've got to survive, YouTubers. But it is a hobby that's sort of become a job. It's a passion thing. And at the end of the day, people should not have the right to censor you for calling out their fuck-ups. And I'm going to get probably very annoyed about this later, but we have some happy endings already. I'm a little late to the story. It's the time of day that I stream. It's 1 o'clock in the morning where I am. So it is what it is. You compared them to digital homicide, did you? That's interesting. You're like me, Jay. You're old school. You remember a lot of this stuff. So there we go. I can see we've got a lot of people here. So let's take a look. We've got fair few. This is a good start. It's much better than we did on Friday. I don't think anyone was ready for me to stream then, but we did end up having quite a good show in the end. We got Derek Smith pre-liking as always. Rhoda's here. John as well. My co-hosts are here. Love to see it representing for the mods as well. W2 Report is here. Is that a new? No. God, I haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see you in the chat. Welcome back. Atreus did get his video back. No word on Jay Viper. Well, according to Jay himself posting, he got his video back. So that's good. Plus is in the chat. Paradox is here. Nice to see you as well. And yeah, Lucky Boy, thank you for showing up. Jay Viper, as I said, is here in the chat. Good start, guys. We got a few nice ones here right now, here to say hello. Toasty's here, and even Zillow say hello to you as well. I hope you're all doing very, very well. Shout out to Toasty again, getting her monetization back with a clever little gambit that I won't explain because I don't really know how she did it. If I did, I'd probably copy it. Oliver Chaos Music is here, says sup. Sup to you too. Yeah, appreciate you all being here. It is a good day. It's a good old time to go over what the hell has been going on. And there are a lot of topics that I have not been able to cover for the last couple of days, and they've been sort of piling up. So I'm going to go through as many of them as I possibly can. In addition, of course, to the great big felting of yet another awful studio that just can't understand if you make shit, you will get criticized. We also have, of course, Smash JT, poor bastard, getting himself in the fishing hole and losing access to a lot of his information. That is, you should just never check anything that tells you warning in the first hour of being awake. That's my general rule. Don't, not until I've had a cup of tea or at least been outside. Some days I have to wake up and straight away drive the niece to school. That tends to wake me up, driving in this death trap of the place where I live. But yeah, basically, if I'm not awake, I don't check my emails. I don't check my notifications because I'll probably end up in some rabbit hole that will end up crushing me one way or another. But hey, there we go. There we go. Anyway, let's take a look at some other stuff. MagesGuild is here as well with a $5 super chat. Says, hey, black people. I don't see any, but I'll keep an eye out. Thanks. Says, I couldn't load your message, Will, on X. You should DM me on Discord. Oh, I forgot you had a problem with that. I'm sorry. It's because I closed Discord a little bit ago because it was just going ping, 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 and I was trying to stream. That's why. Starfleet Academy is tomorrow. I hope you're strapped in. I have not got round to anything to do with Star Trek in about 5 years now. I started Discovery and was like, nope, no, not even for a second, mate. And I heard that they fixed Picard in the 3rd series, but to me, it's just like, man, if it ain't Wrath of Khan or before it, or Next Gen, or well, I suppose I did quite enjoy Deep Space Nine a little bit as well. I don't really watch a lot of Trek these days. Plus, I see what it does to you, and I don't know if I need that on top of everything else right now. But there we go. I will appreciate hearing about it from you, of course, as always. And again, thank you for $5. Much appreciated.
Thank you for $5.
That clip is so stupid, but people seem to like it. There you go. Thank you for $5. Appreciate you. Yeah, we've got a lot going on. That Starfleet Academy looks and sounds terrible. Everything I've heard about it from you guys and the X is fucking abysmal. More insults to the audience, more the usual cringe that they just do to Star Trek these days. That's why it's just sort of like, well, is it even worth it at this point? At a certain point, you do more by doing less, you know? But, oh, well, it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, let's have a quick look at a couple of memes. There was a couple that made me laugh earlier. We go over to Five Mind. This one, which you can check out as well. It's a little bit like X, actually, but where people just post memes like all the time. It's really good for farming memes. We've got this. Liberals use a vehicle to try and run over a law enforcement is not violence, but leaving skid marks on a rainbow crosswalk is an attack with a weapon. Democrats. Pro-choicers be like, I just gave birth to my own body. That's a good one. US offers to trade its liberal women for Iranian women. Does that sound? I think that's a fair deal based on what I've been hearing. You can start with Anissa. Get rid of her. Dumbass. I can't like because I'm not logged in. This phrase is used to describe somebody who gets offended by memes. What is a little bitch? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. All right. And once again, thank you for the super chat earlier. It does help. If you are liking the stream, I would very much appreciate it if you, whatever platform you happen to be watching on, there's a couple of them, would kindly hit that like button. Like the stream. Oh, yeah. And, of course, don't forget, if you are feeling especially generous, share it. Sharing's caring. Never know, you might help to get some more lost souls picked up along the way that we can bring with us on our crusade of common sense. And, of course, your in-flight entertainment can be found by joining the GRIFT Force. I have not been streaming enough this month. The GRIFT Force numbers are going down. It's terrifying. Yeah, you can always help out by doing that. Tell your friends, all that stuff. Or if you just have something to say, some questions or comments or a snark, or you just need to pull over for a second, or you want to see some titties, please feel free to tip your driver and help me fill up this bar. When this bar is filled, we will have 3/4 of the way to the next Jackbox stream. So that's what I'd like to see, especially after 2 days of being bedridden. But that's just me. That's not the news. Let's talk about the crazy things that have been going on the internet. Oh, for the love of God, what did you do, Smash JT? Oh, man. I feel so bad for the guy. I don't like... He's so unlucky, you know? And apart from everything else, like, you've got a constant, non-stop barrage of assholes on the internet, just non-stop, constantly quote tweeting everything he does and calling him all the names under the sun. And if it weren't for his wife and his wine, I'm sure he would go insane. But apparently he was able to get himself fished. Apparently. Yeah, so this is the exact thing that they got Smash JT with, but it doesn't appear to be targeted just to him, which is really interesting. It says here there's a dispute, a content dispute filed. Now, this came from XNotify, which I guess is the name you get if you get an actual email from. But if you look at the actual email address, it's notify@rightsnotice-x.com. Yeah. I don't think that's the real thing somehow. It just gives just that impression. If it's not x.com, if it's something x.com, you don't ever want to check that. But the thing is, most people at some point have either fallen for or almost fallen for something like this. It does seem to target YouTubers, right? Okay, then. So it is only a matter of time until someone tries to hit me with this shit. All right, fair enough. I don't care. I don't check my emails often enough for this crap, but all my notifications. But yeah, this guy got hit with it, and they basically tell you got to go and give them a document to prove that you are who you say you are. In the case of Smash JT, unfortunately, Grandpa JT was sorry, man, but fucking dumb enough to put his driver's license. And then basically supply all of the information for your various multiple factors of authentication. You don't do that. You don't do that. Look, I'm going to put my hands in the air. I'm going to felt myself for a second. I got scammed on WoW once, and I got kicked out of my fucking WoW account because I got suckered in to a dummy version of Battle.net.com or Battle.net rather. And I put my password in to log in, and goodbye account. Took about 12 hours, and when I got my account back, I'd been cleaned out of everything. But at least I got my account back, I guess. But this is a little bit different. This is your real information in a world where you just also happen to be Smash JT, a guy who is routinely attacked by the left, who have proven that they have no scruples about doxing or anything like that. So, Jesus Christ, of all the people to fall for it, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, I don't think he's got his account back yet. I'm not going to check my DMs, but if he does, I'm sure we'll all hear about it soon. Thank you to J Viper for notifying me that I needed to rapidly kick Smash JT from any and all group chats I was in with him. So that's good. And yeah, I hope it will continue, I hope it will continue to get better for him. I mean, not the doxing, not the fucking wave of misfortune and shit like that. But yeah, poor Smash JT. This sucks. It fucking sucks. This was his bonus account before SJT Plus. But okay, so you can follow him there. Apparently this is literally the account that he's using at the moment. If anyone hasn't yet found out, it is at SJT _plus, word plus, PLUS, excuse me. And you can follow him there for the time being. He's been amassing followers all day, so he's gone up to 500 and something. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe it'll take the fucking heat off him for a little while too, because he had 30,000 followers on his other account, and as a result, it was non-stop. So I'm sure it'll only take a day or two for the rabid leftoids to find him again, but till then, let's hope things continue to improve for Smash JT. Poor bastard. Shit way to start the year. Just like me being sick. Anyway, looks like we got another super chat from MagesGuild. Says this will be on par with the Acolyte. I hope it is as Will learn to talk. I hope it is as hilarious unintentionally. Here comes the 10 cent of XDM of the last clip of the cringe. The 10 cent and XDM. Okay. Of the latest clip of the cringe. Oh, you're actually going to make me watch it. All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can download this son of a bitch and put it in a tab so we can watch it. Oh, boy. Now, hold on. Let's get it on screen. Let's get it on screen and have a look. All right, what is this? Hold on a moment. First of all, thank you for the 10.
10.
Hell yeah, buddy. Okay. Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
The Badlands, Captain.
What is that?
Instability may be creeping in, and where the
Holy shit. What the fuck are you supposed to be? It's the war between the land and the sea. What are you meant to be? Oh my. I can't even keep up anymore. Why have you got blue
subspace
skin?
instability may be creeping in, and we're the first to chart it.
Wait a minute, wait. Whoa, buddy, what the fuck is that? That's even worse than the blue thing.
These would make an excellent practical study module.
My God, it's Rosie O'Donnell, everybody. She's finally gone to space. Yeah! Cheers, bitch. What the fuck is this shit? What am I looking at? How is this Star Trek? What the fuck is this? This is not Star Trek. What the shit? It's Porkina. Yeah, it's Porkins. Porkins' wife. Porkina. Oh my God, it's Rosie O'Donnell. What is that new logo? It looks awful. It's crap. Fuck, it looks like some sort of alien reproductive system. Or maybe that's what this one's face looks like. And then we've got your sort of aging Karen here. This is like the Admiral Holdo of the bunch. Stops to put on her brainy specs like the fucking doctor. What are these fucking people?
Badlands, Captain.
That's the captain? All right, I am maybe interested in reacting to some of these clips. I'm not putting any more effort in than that, though, buddy. This is going to kill me.
May be creeping in, and we're the first to chart it.
These would make an excellent practical study module for the Spatial Harmonics Lab, Captain.
All right. Well, let's not turtle the ship on our first run.
Let's not what? Let's not what?
Captain.
All right. Well, let's not turtle the ship on our
Is she like 70 years old? She sounds like Leia in The Force Awakens. Or no, in Last Jedi. She talks like this all the time because she's all knackered and old. Oh my God, let's keep up with these super chats. Hang on. First of all, we got Raging D-Head member for 12 months now. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's great. That's awesome. Some people actually are still members. Amazing. Smash, stay off those sites. You have a wife. Sage advice. No 4chan for you. That's right. Thank you very much for being a member of the GRIFT Force for 1 freaking year. Hell yeah.
Let's go, GRIFT Force! Doing it for the princesses!
MagesGuild is back for another 5. Says, my mate Script Trooper was copyright claimed on a publicly recorded video of a child cosplaying Luke Skywalker on YouTube. The copyright stuff, don't even get me started yet. Obviously, we're going down that rabbit hole very soon with the whole TeamKill media thing. But I have plenty of shit I want to get off my chest as well about the BBC in particular. Because they have been taking the royal piss lately with the copyright. Like, I can flop a clip, I can slap huge words on top of it, and they will claim it. And everyone's telling me, like, at this point, I should just go and do a dispute, like an actual appeal, because they won't reply. They won't actually try to sue me over it, and I'll get my video back. Is that right? Is that the consensus of everybody? Because if so, then I'm going to start getting tough with these fuckers because they're driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. I'm so sick of not being able to react to anything. Not even a 25-year-old parody game show clip from a fucking special night in not even 25, like 28-year-old. My God. It drives me crazy, buddy. Thank you for yet another 5.
Thank you for $5.
At this point, it adds up to 20. It says, meanwhile, Starmer is getting prominent UK accounts to leave X out of fear. Hassan shocked his dog again. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I saw Asmongold react to that. Yeah. He did the reach over thing and the dog. I don't know if he actually shocked her this time, though. I think he just reached and the dog went, oh, fuck, and got back on the place. But you know what? Who gives a fuck? It's Hassan. Why give him the benefit of the doubt? I can barely keep up with the Politico coaster. Yeah, I know, right? And I've been sick for 2 days, bedridden. I couldn't think of a single bloody thing. Like, I could barely keep up with anything. All I could do was just binge watch YouTube for like a day and try and keep up, but it was not easy. It was not easy. Meanwhile, thank you for the combined total of 20. But
I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious hunkers. A real set of badonkers. Packing some Doban hunkeros. Massive da hunka bankaloos. Big ol' Tanhangera cougars. What happens next? Transfer student shows up one day with even bigger bunk hanaga hoogs. Humongous hungalamga no logangas.
Yeah. What do you say next? We got more. English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Yeah, right. What is that shit that she's saying there?
Harmonics lab, Captain. All right. Well, let's not turtle the ship on.
Let's not turtle the ship. Turtle the ship.
The ship on our first turn.
What the fuck is that supposed to be a captain? My God, this is cringe. This is cringe on the highest level. I can't even think. You've got a woman who can barely speak because she's got so much fucking Botox in her face. You've got Rosie O'Donnell stunt double, and you've got, I don't know what she's even meant to be. The fucking reject Mass Effect bitch. The DEI Mass Effect character. Great. Then we got for another, that was Sardoc saying, English motherfucker, do you speak it for £2? That's legit currency. Thank you very much.
Every single person of, that's intelligent, hardworking, ambitious, had dreams and goals, has abandoned England in the last 200 years.
Oh yeah. Then MagesGuild is back for another $2. Says, don't turtle the schlip. Yeah. That's what she said, right?
Captain. Well, let's not turtle the ship on our first.
Oh, ship. Ship. Yeah. How can you not articulate the word ship? Ship. Ship. You go, ship. What's the matter with you? What is this? How is this? How are these supposed to be the best of us? Like, this is fucking insanity. Fucking insanity. Absolute mania. What the world? I don't know, man. I don't know. But thank you. Thank you for another $2, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. Seen Heard is here. Saying for 14 months now. Good God. You've been a member for this long. Wow, time does fly. Yes, you have, buddy. And I really appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much indeed. It keeps me going. Keeps the ship in the skies, 14 freaking months. That's fucking amazing.
Let's go, Grift Force! Doing it for the princesses!
And of course, MagesGuild for another $5. Wow, good lord. Says, tell me that this doesn't read as a self-parody. I might die of cringe, but at least I'll die laughing. The Golden Globes were just the beginning of the 2026 farce. I didn't even like register the Golden Globes. I don't even know what happened. All I remember is that there were 2 movies that were both exceptionally woke that were competing or something. That's maybe something I heard while I was in like a tunnel vision of blurry, bedridden, nauseous dizziness for like 12 hours. It was fucking weird. So I don't know what the hell happened in the Golden Globes, but this is absurd. This, like, honestly, you could tell me that this was set up to be like somebody's parody of DEI in Star Trek. I've got a script that I started about about 4 years ago, really, called Awokers, which is meant to be like an Avengers parody where everyone's woke. And I'll finish it one day. But this, in the meantime, I mean, this is Hortrek. This is Stardoc, retard Trek. This is it. This is DEI Trek. What the hell is it? What is it? What the hell is even that? Absolute cancer. That's what it is. Thank you for $5.
Thank you for $5.
Bit of water. And a further 2 says, sent you my AI Hassan vid. You'll like it. XDMs. Yeah, you've sent me this one before. I like this. It's very funny. Here we go.
Heil Palestine!
That is really good. That is really good. That is way too accurate.
Heil Palestine!
Heil too, not hail. Heil Palestine. Yeah, I remember this. That's a good one. We'll put together a whole compilation of these one day. There's so many out there. So many. Well done, man. Well done on the decent AI. Very nice to see it. Very nice indeed. And I do appreciate the $2 as well. Thank you very much indeed. Now, was there anything else that I saw before I wrap this up? Oh, yeah. Fucking hell. You guys are crazy today. I'm going to have to top this up in a little while. Paul Ashworth is here now, gifting 5 Grift Force memberships. Thank you so much, buddy. 5 for the princess, 5 princesses, 5 for the Grift Force. Thank you.
Let's go, Grift Force! Doing it for the princesses!
Yes, thank you very much for that. Appreciate you, man. And MagesGuild for another 2 says, sent another vid. One that your audience will love. Wait, which one's that? I'm not seeing anything. Are you sure? I got your Kathleen Kennedy video. I got a picture of a turd. I got Star Trek, and I got Roach Hassan. That's all I got. Double check that that's sent. And let me know. But in the meantime, thank you for the $2. Yeah! Appreciate you all, guys. You're fucking amazing. What a hell of a start. That's great. I mean, I was like, a bit felted from being sick for a couple of days, so it's nice to have a little bit of income. Thank you. Amazing. Anyway, there we go. We need to move on then. So, Smash JT, very sorry, buddy. Very sorry that all this happened to you. Again, try to be a little bit more vigilant, maybe. But who am I to talk? I make fuck-ups all the time as well. So, there you go. Anyway, it's time to talk a little bit about TeamKill Media. Now, I was going to write myself a nice script and do a TeamKill Media video, but I haven't had time yet. So the next video that's coming out is all about girl bosses, and that is a couple of hours of editing away from being releasable. Then I'll probably move on to this whole situation. Oh, it's still uploading, right? Okay. All right. Well, I'll wait for it to upload. But in the meantime, what's this? James OP is here for $5. Says, I thought about making AI Will of the Fans just a talking head. Nothing else, lol, $5. Hey, if we can make it say things for me when I'm sick, then hey, maybe we've got a backup Will. That could be good. That could be good. That could work. Just make it sound like me when I'm tired and sick, because my voice is much nicer. But thank you very much for the $5.
Thank you for $5.
Whoa, what happened? I missed some more. Jesus Christ, Smegheads has gifted 5 Will of Fans memberships. 5 for the Grift Force, 5 for the princesses.
Let's go, Grift Force! Doing it for the princesses!
legend. Thank you very much, Smegheads. I appreciate you.
He's
Yes,
a
Smeg.
smee. He's a smee. He's a smee. He's a smee. Hey.
All right. Okay, what is this thing that's been sent to me? Refresh your X, Will. It was still uploading, says MagesGuild, for another $2. My God, man. Thank you very much for that. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. What we got? What do we got here?
Rings, give me all them rings. Rings, give me all them rings. Nigga, rings, give me all them rings. Oh, my mama's fucking late. Gonna have them rings. Nigga. One nigga to roll them all and one nigga to find them. One nigga to bring them all in darkness and bind them. I said one nigga to roll them all and one nigga to find them. One nigga to bring them all in darkness and bind them. I said, Lordy, Lordy, I'm the Lord of them rings. Lordy, Lordy, I'm the Lord of them rings. Nigga, Lordy, Lordy, niggas dying in the streets. Lordy, Lordy, dying over them rings. Nigga, rings, give me all them rings.
Oh my God.
Rings, give me all them rings. Nigga, rings, give me all them rings. Oh, my mama's fucking life. Gonna have them rings. Nigga.
Jesus Christ. What is this show? I'm gonna send that to Arcadus. To Arcadus, yeah, that's their name. That's their combined name now. Atreus and Cada, yeah. Oh my God, yeah, that's the shampoo commercial on steroids, indeed. That's interesting as well because today I'm doing the Girl Bosses video. I literally had to acquire the trailers for both seasons of Rangs of Cringe so that I could edit Galadriel into it as well as all the others. Looks like we might have some new contenders thanks to Starfleet Academy. So that's good. But how coincidental that today I thought about Rings of Power for the first time in, I don't know, a year. And yeah, I think the first time since I laughed my ass off at Sauron's wig. And then you come at me with a Rings of Power song. So there we go. There's a reason I didn't even bother to review the second series of the Rings of Power. And that reason is because it's utter gash. But anyway, yeah. All right, let's talk a bit about this whole TeamKill media thing then. Because this is crazy. Feel free if you want to keep super chatting. I'm not going to stop you. I will catch them. I will catch them all. They're going to be the very best. Like no one ever was. And fuck, that's cringe. Frankly, I decided the best way for me to keep up with all this is to just get Grok to summarize it for me. Because there is a lot, actually, about TeamKill Media that goes on before just the Code Violet shit. And I'd forgotten it. So I have a nice handy-dandy Grok summary here. In case you're not aware, TeamKill Media released a game. The game is Code Violet. The game is fucking atrocious. It's buggy. It's boring. It's most likely an asset flip. And I don't necessarily have an issue with people grabbing like purchasable assets if they don't have time to make them themselves. If I'm going to have a problem with that, I you know what? I have slightly more of a problem with that than I don't have at all with AI being used to create games. If that's what makes the best thing and saves you time and allows your ideas to actually get out there into the world and improve the world and give us more things to enjoy besides just the falling franchises that we've all been complaining about for a decade now. But TeamKill Media, they've been doing this asset flip game for a while now, a few years, because they were founded in 2015 and 2016. And they have in that time released Kings of Lorne, The Fall of Ebris, which I completely forgot ever even existed. The Fall of Ebris. Does anyone ever even play that game, guys? Did you play that? I don't know anything about this game. It looks generic as fuck, though. I mean, there's a screenshot of it I can show you if you want. It looks absolutely pants. Here we go. There you go. It's a first-person medieval clone of something else, something better. So they did that. Then they did Quantum Error. And I don't really know anything about that either, because all these games just didn't look very inspiring or very interesting at all. But they did actually make them, apparently, and they got reviewed and got released, and most of them on PlayStation. And the reason that most of them get released on PlayStation is because the PlayStation Store has far fewer quality indie games competing for relatively low amount of real estate. So it's an awful lot easier to get this pile of shit seen on the PlayStation Store than it is to get it on Steam. In short, yes, shovelware. They are a shovelware company. Then they made Sun and Bone. Now, I actually have the Steam page for this one, and it looks fucking terrible. I don't even want to see the trailer. This is about as Jim Sterling era asset flippy as you can possibly get. Okay? Like, this literally looks like it was just made out of Unity shit. Like, other people made my game. Great. It looks awful. Absolute awful. Washed out, stupid, ludicrous fucking dinosaurs and insects and just big futuristic guns. Why is this not loading? All right, let's go back to the 90s for a second, shall we? And Sun and Bone then, as a result, Jay says go to the SteamDB page. I think I had it open earlier on, but let's have a look. Let's have a look at Sun and Bone. Oh, wow. Oh, so this is why they don't release their games on Steam, guys. This is why. Right here. Oh no! What? Oh no! Wow, that is quite the what's the? Yeah, that's why they don't release these games on Steam. That and a lot of other reasons too. But yeah, so as you can probably work out by this point, this was last year they released that, by the way, and then Code Violet this year. So they release games every year, which, you know, usually is the sign, like the absolute giveaway that you're looking at an asset flipper. 100%. Then, excuse me. Then they, you know, these games, they came out. The studio is run by a small team, including brothers. I don't know how you pronounce that name. I don't know if it's Micah or Misha. And I even know a girl with that name. So, fuck if I know. But I can show you the guy's Twitter page. There's him. Oh, the Dark Lord of copyright, guys. Watch out. Watch out. This guy is a spurg. Genuinely looks like a retard.
I've got, the faggot king here, Richard.
But there you go. So that's him. That's the guy who's one of the founders of TeamKill Media. And that is not impressive at all as a person. Sardoc for 2 says that's even lower than Dust Pron's 83 peak. Yeah. 4 players. 4 players at your peak. They are they make shit. They make shit and no one plays it. Much like Digital Homicide, which is why I keep comparing them to them, as opposed to necessarily Naughty Dog or Sweet Baby Inc. Although the comparisons to both of them are absolutely justified as well. But nonetheless, that's what they do. Thank you for $2. No, £2, buddy. Appreciate you for that. That's some real currency right there. Yeah, so these guys, they position themselves as an old school developer focused on niche horror and action genres. And they have really been milking that nostalgia recently. Misha L. Jones, Michael Jones. He's just being fancy. He's just being a smackhead. So anyway, they've been embroiled in multiple controversies. Ooh. Primarily related to game quality, business decisions, and interactions with the community and the critics. We got here Quantum Error. That was announced in 2020 and then released on PS5 after delays. Got 47 on Metacritic, 49 on OpenCritic. Bugs, clunky controls, confusing level design, community backlash, intense, unplayable. The studio responded defensively. Now, this is the beginning of the pattern. The beginning of a pattern, you see. They are defensive on social media, lashing out at critics. Oh, is anyone surprised by this? Well, I'm certainly not, but I am surprised by this. Hypno's here. Hey, buddy. Nice to see you. Gifting 10 for the Griff Force, 10 for the princesses. What a freaking legend.
10. Let's go, Griff Force. Doing it for the princesses. Griff Force.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Especially after I've been off for a couple of days. It's nice to come back and have a warm welcome. Especially when that warm welcome is loads of gifties. So thanks. Anyway, yeah, so they said the criticism was a compliment since they're being compared to AAA titles. Coping and seething, my friends. That is exactly what you are doing right now.
Coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes.
Anyway, it went on from there, continually went on, and obviously we'd identified a company that grifts. Frankly, I don't like to use the word very often because, well, you know, it's kind of a 4-letter word if you're a YouTuber. But then again, I did name my audience the Griff Force, so. Yeah. But Sun and Bone then. 2024 dinosaur themed shoot. I mean, seriously, this thing could be compared to an actual digital homicide game. It was that bad. And of course, we saw again 4 players. Womp womp. Literally, you got wrecked, and deservedly so. So anyway, that obviously got the similar complaints, bugs, lackluster gameplay, blah blah blah. But no one really cared. Then finally, Code Violet. So this is their magnum opus, I suppose, where they've spent the last month or so, maybe longer, no, a few months, going, we're making the Dino Crisis successor, guys. And, you know, there's going to be an awful lot of Resident Evil and Dino Crisis, PS1 horror, and just in general Capcom fans who are going to be doubly pissed off because everybody knows, everybody wants Dino Crisis remade. Basically, do it the way you did RE1. That would be fine. If it's the same game, do it again. Yeah. Hell, even I'd play that. Dinosaurs don't scare me half as much as zombies. But there you go. Anyway, released in late 2025 as a spiritual successor to Dino Crisis. You are being ultra manipulative if you're positioning your game as the spiritual successor to a beloved classic that no one can get hold of anymore, legally. Debuted on 40. Oh, from limited reviews. Ouch. Critics described it as frustrating with poor systems and a focus on the protagonist's appearance. That's another thing that they totally did to try and manipulate the piss out of gamers everywhere. That's why she's in the thumbnail, because I do it too. Fuck it, griff. But although it's kind of in a tongue-in-cheek way today, because they've dressed her up a bit like it's a Dino Crisis thing. They've got her in a titty suit, you know. They've gone with a slightly sort of reminiscent of Dino Crisis crossed with Eve, frankly, from Stellar Blade. Let me see if I can get the picture up. Where is that hoe? There she is. Here we go. And yeah, so this is your protagonist. All right. Manipulative as fuck, certainly. Right, Valkyrie's here, member for 6 months now, says hail to all and hope you continue growing. Thank you. Much appreciated, and thank you for being a member for 6 months. Oliver Chaos says Code Violet makes me want to try out Dino Crisis for the first time. Oh, you must. If you think, I mean, if you like still going back to tank controls, if that doesn't bother you, then yeah, absolutely go and play Dino Crisis. It's great. Hilarious game. Brilliant game. So there we go. Maybe we'll get a lot of people streaming Dino Crisis now. Funny how they all managed to do that. Anyway, Furious Dan was playing it Friday night. I see. Well, there you go. Good for him. Anyway, it says this game will leave you questioning why you got into gaming, and that came from the gamer. Now, obviously, the gamer's going to be woke. They're going to have their problem with sexy characters or sexually, enhanced characters, and they can still fuck themselves on that. If someone wants to do that in their game, fine, no problem by me at all. It's just that if the game is a piece of shit and you've done that to try and lure people into buying it, it worked for Stellar Blade. It works for Tomb Raider because by and large, those games are excellent, at least mechanically. Anyway, it's got worse. It escalated into broader accusations of scamming Sony via PS exclusivity. So it turns out that they released the game exclusively on PS5 again. And this time, it's obviously they're taking advantage of a much, much more gentle storefront and environment of people looking at cheapo indie games. Most people in consoles, I think most people would agree, buy the big AAA slop. And they don't really look at indies that much. Unless it's a rare event or a special case where word of mouth carries something to glory, like Expedition 33 or Silksong or Hollow Knight before that, etc., etc. Although I'm not actually 100% sure where they released first, to be honest, because I was not very active in gaming at the time. I just moved to Asia. Smeckheads for Australian Fiver says happy birthday to John. Yeah, by the way, I keep meaning to say happy birthday, buddy. I haven't seen the stream yet, but shout out to John. Happy birthday. Only 106 years old. So good for him. And $5 clip for him, please. Oh. Why, by all means.
Thank you for $5.
That voice is so disconnected from the rest of the clip. It just comes screaming out at you when you're not expecting it. I don't know why. It always works on me. Oh, well, there we go. It's still working, by the way, Smegheads. You're going to have to do better than that to desensitize me. So, there we go. John got a bunch of ladies and cake for his birthday. I mean, wow, why even move to the Philippines? They're basically the same thing. So anyway, there were a lot of online discussions, some queries about potential tax evasion or financial impropriety. This seems to have come out of a story where they actually shut down a few years ago because of unpaid taxes, only to reopen in another state. Is that right? I'm trying to catch up with a lot of information, and I think that's the story as far as I've heard it. But correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Check your X notifications. Well, you tagged me. What did you tag me in? When did you tag me? Oh, right. I see. This is great. Oh yeah, this is good. Let's watch this. What the fuck? Oh, well, there you go. Look at that. It is just like being in the Philippines. Happy birthday, John. Have a good one, mate. Or hope you did have a good one while I was dying in bed. Appreciate you, man. As always. And Furious Dan is here for $5. Says, Will, you have no idea what I went through with that game Code Violet. It's an absolute dumpster fire. Wow. Not pulling any punches there, buddy. I have heard this from basically everybody. And maybe I'll check it out if you streamed it. I'll have a look. I do need to see what the fuck went on. And just how bad it is. So yeah, I mean, I've seen a little bit of footage on people's videos, but then those videos got taken down. But now they're back up, so I can watch again. So that'll be nice. But I feel your pain, buddy, and I hope that $5 clip will ease your burden.
Thank you for $5.
It just gets funnier. Everybody wishing happy birthday to John. That's nice. That's nice. So you filled me in there. Yeah, that was what I heard. They were dissolved in Texas. Oh, for taxes in Wyoming. Then the Facebook shows they're still in Wyoming, but they moved to Montana in 2021. Jury's still out about the taxes. Oh, that's interesting. So they're not just copyright scammers. They're out and out scammers, basically. So there we go. This controversy has painted the studio as inexperienced or unwilling to improve with over 10 years in the industry, but no good games, according to critics. Yeah, total shit is what I was trying to say. But apparently I can't talk. So then there was the whole thing about not releasing on PC and the bullshit argumentation that they put up to try and explain this away. And it was such an obvious bit of misdirection, trying to imply that it's to avoid vulgar mods. They wanted to release only on PS5, and they're like I've said, it's obvious that they're taking advantage of a community, of a storefront, and of a marketplace. That's the word, that is less experienced in dealing with asset flip slop. We all remember Steam Greenlight, right? And there was an unbelievable amount of absolute trash on Steam Greenlight. But they obviously have tried to take advantage of that. And also the fact that the PS5 marketplace does not have any real good kind of refund policy. So once you've downloaded or streamed the game, you literally cannot refund it ever again. And considering that they priced this at $50, they're trying to ride the coattails of other games that have done very well recently by taking the gamer first stance of releasing games at a lower price. Obviously, we know this worked for Expedition 33, again, Silksong, even Hollow Knight back in the day. Lots of them are becoming the good guys of gaming through these strategies. And what is really bad about this is that they're poisoning that well. They're making it harder to trust an indie dev, which is fucked in the environment that we're in right now, where indies are rising up and largely blurring the lines between themselves and the big AAA $80 slot factories. You need to be able to know, and I guess that it's the onus is on us as gamers to know who the companies are and what we're buying. But a lot of people just don't. A lot of people are just casuals and normies who will buy this thing because it's like Dino Crisis. I love that game. What is this shit? I can't even refund it. Fuck this company. I don't know why they do this. It's not going to work for them. And no one will ever buy a TeamKill Media game again now after the last couple of days. Furious Dan for 2 says, I streamed it for 12 hours, Will, one day before release. Oh my God, you got early access? You poor bastard. My God. I really do feel terrible for you now. Fuck. That's awful. That's fucking awful. My God. What a mess. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say. That is appalling. No, you poor bastard. MagesGuild for $2 says Steam console now rumored to be $1,000 at retail. Yeah, I heard that. Haven't got time for it, but I did hear that. And I'll get to that maybe tomorrow. We'll have a look. I heard something like $950 for the base model. A little bit higher than everyone was saying. I thought people were in general agreement of like $750. But there we go. That was from a reseller, or was it? Oh, I thought it was $1,000 plus for the upgraded version with the extra storage. Is that all it is? I don't know why they think that makes such a difference, but okay. Anyway, yeah, not the best news, but I'll look into it. I just haven't yet, so we'll see. So anyway, so they gave this cop-out answer that they were refusing to release it on Steam, and the reason they're not releasing on Steam, there's many reasons. Obviously, I've told you a couple already about the advantages for them on being masked by the PlayStation refund non-policy, and also obviously the inexperienced marketplace dealing with that kind of slop. They'll sell better. If they release on Steam, they're looking at another situation like this one, of course. And we all know that. So get wrecked, I guess. So yeah, if they released on Steam, not only would they probably get absolutely, completely and utterly shunted, but they would also be visible to everybody on SteamDB. It begins to make a pretty coherent story, a pretty obvious pattern of behavior. They'll take the shitty, sleazy turn at every opportunity, this company. And they are absolute cancer to the gaming industry, especially the indies. So there we go. Also, last thing on the PS5 situation, they don't actually have a contract with PlayStation at all. They just only on their side decided to release on PS5. That's really fucking shady. So they're going, it's PlayStation 5 exclusive, but Sony has not got any kind of monetary deal with them at all. That's what I heard. So fuck them. They argued that modding turns their art into a joke. Their art. You say you made this art, did you? Is that what you think?
You liar!
And mocked PC gamers as degenerates interested in only lewd content. Okay. So first of all, how many people really piss around with mods on PC? Most people, I'd say the lion's share of PC gamers still don't even really bother fucking around with mods. Just they play the games on the preferred platform and they move on to the next one. That's what I've observed anyway, and I've never messed around with mods at all. Apart from on The Sims 2, when my buddy had the magic fruit bowl that made everybody fall in love with everybody else and then turn into a giant 8v8 fight. Pretty fun. But there you go. Anyway, so the backlash, yeah, it's hypocritical. The game's marketing emphasized the protagonist's physical attributes. There's that too, yes. Reignited console war debates. You don't want that. But good for Cassie. She's got a grift out of it. With the studio accused of using piracy and mods as excuses to avoid competition or extra work, community responses on X and Reddit called it a straw man argument. It is. And suggested it was a ploy to boost PS5 sales. No, it's more likely that they're trying to hide. They're trying to hide from the much, much, much fairer market of Steam, where anyone can go, this is absolute shite, I want a refund, and get it. Sun and Bone has lasted longer than Concord. You are right. That's true. That's true. Of course, we're about to get, what is it called? High Guard, which when I first saw it at the Game Awards, I thought, this looks sort of like it could be a thing. And then we saw the characters. Oh, hell no. So Concord lives in the past. They posted on X about the absurdity of threats over a video game. They said they got threats. Oh, receipts, please. Let's have a look. We got a link here. Let's have a look. What do we got? What do we got? Share this tab. Okay, we are now receiving threats. This was December the 20th. Threats against our family. Some of you who are so hateful, you're now going to threaten us over a video game. Is this worth threatening someone's lives over? You want to call us for deciding not to bring a game to PC, and you say you represent the PC community. No, we can't believe that to be true. A whole group of... Oh, yeah, there's me. There's me. Fuck, I forgot. Literally, I was saying, got any receipts? Well, then you already know what I'm going to say next. Let's go on. I forgot I replied to that. Oh, well, clearly it got much worse. I love when I do that. Find some old post and there I am yelling at them. Anyway, so there were no receipts. They didn't reply. So once again, get wrecked. Okay, and now we come to this week. Specifically, my friends. So I'm not particularly happy about this, although I know it's all got better now. So there we go. Copyright strikes and attempts to silence criticism following negative reviews of Code Violet. TeamKill Media issued copyright strikes against YouTubers and critics, leading to accusations of abusing the system to suppress fair use commentary. Now, we know what happened here, of course. We can see it for ourselves. Trey has posted, so I'm going to lay it down for the night, when I just happened to get an email from Team YouTube saying the clowns over at TeamKill Media copyright claimed my video and got it taken down. LMAO, let's see how far you're willing to take this, because I intend to fight it. Yeah, don't fuck with Atreus. When Atreus knows he's right, he goes for the jugular. Don't fuck around with that. I would not want to fuck around with a pissed off Atreus. Fortunately, let's have a look though. Oh right, he was reporting on the tax evasion scam. I see. Don't think I even got to that video. Maybe it was another one. That's interesting though. Oh, so you are playing a footage of their game and you get a copyright strike because you're talking about their tax evasion scam. Oh, that's not a good look at all. That's not even remotely a good look. So apparently they struck down several people. We've got you here as well, Jay. They flagged you for copyright as well. 0 copyright in the video, 0, literally none. This is another outrageous overreach by this company after they already went after Griff God. Team YouTube, review this immediately. People are breaking TOS with these false flags. Indeed. This was a stream, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember this. I heard it. Someone was talking about it earlier on. I think it was Hypno, actually. Yeah. It's not even a fucking public stream, is it? It's a member stream, which is very, very shady, because they would have to opt in to become a member of your channel. Then they would have to either buy or be gifted a membership. Then, fucking hell, then they would actually have to watch the stream, which again means that they're opting in, which implies that they were snooping around looking for something of yours to take down, which kind of implies malice. Something that is, you know, very, very, very bad to have against you if you are starting legal action through the copyright system. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That's not the best look at all. That is not the best look. Dear, oh dear. But there we go. So that's where it started. And then of course, we have Going to War. TeamKill Media's blocked you. You've got black quartering. Mate, duck watering. Then he got an update. Then they were going through all the bullshit. Then finally we got the update. Thank you to Team YouTube for following up on this. Now the ball is in Team Clown Media court. Let's see what happens next. And then finally, I think we got another one. Did we get another update from there? Or is that as far as we got? There's UJ. I'll get to you in a sec. Where is... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Hello. Not as good as my channeling. Anyway, fucking hell. Atreus, ratchet. So, oh, there we go. There's the other part. This is where we got. Team YouTube responded to the copyright issue. Then he got this shot here, which we all saw earlier on, and everybody screenshot. And actually, I can't find anymore. So I'm not sure if they've taken it down or if it was just drowned in responses or whatever. But it says 2 to 3 individuals are creating false conspiracies about us. Whoa. They are shaking their fists at you in particular, guys. Oh dear. Yeah, I know, right? You won't see any of that on my Twitter timeline. I know. That's fucked. That's pretty fucked. So 2 to 3 individuals are creating false conspiracies about us. Yeah, and you're trying to strike them down. And you got felted because you were fucking lying. Then they say, that has nothing to do with the opinion of a video game. Yeah, neither does the copyright system. Going to these lengths to fabricate lies based on out-of-date information, which can clearly be discovered in about 5 seconds of research, is a step too far. Team YouTube replies, hey there. We take misuse of our copyright tools very seriously and take strong action when we find abuse. Also, we've checked your channel and don't see any active copyright strikes. If you have any other concerns, let us know. We're here to help. Well, that was Team YouTube replying, I guess, to Atreus. So that, by then, we knew it was done. So that's it. The look Atreus gives you when you fucked up. He's doing well today. He's going to be having a good time, even at FatCon. But are they there yet? Is that going on now, the FatCon thing? I don't really remember what day it is this week. I was really knocked out by that fucking illness. But there you go. I'm just laughing at Black Quartering for the rest of my life now. That was fucking hilarious. Where's that? I lost it. Oh, well, I'll find it again. Anyway, so there we go. And then, of course, where are we? Oh, we had this tweet as well. It's extremely disappointing that a certain group of people now want to attack others for having a different opinion of a video game. How about this group of people offer constructive criticism or a discussion without resorting to attacking others? It's a video game. Fucking hell. Good God. Man. It's all the narratives, isn't it? That's your Sweet Baby Inc. playbook. They've tried the Naughty Dog playbook. They've tried the Digital Homicide playbook, and it has not fucking worked. It hasn't worked at all. Just cope and seethe, you pathetic wretches. This is not how you're supposed to conduct yourself in any kind of business. Just lashing out at your own audience, like even as spitefully as a Chris Kindred or a Digital Homicide. Like, why haven't there been, like, these are precedents that have been set. Do you not know what happened to Sweet Baby Inc? You imbeciles? Like, that company has been in hiding for 2 years. And Digital Homicide went defunct in 2016 after fucking Sterling destroyed them utterly in a lawsuit. Madness. Absolute madness. How can people still behave like this? I know you shouldn't use the current year argument, but it is 2026. It is 2026. And we should not be having to worry about things like that. Fortunately, YouTube did do the right thing. So J Viper updated as well. Update, YouTube has removed the copyright request, writing to TeamKill Media that they have nothing to copyright in the video. The original live stream is now live to all to see, as I've taken it off members only. The Viper Bite number 69 lives. Number 69. Nice. And yeah, they totally tried to copyright for showing Code Violet. What a scummy outfit. I will forever remember these guys now. I think we all will. Yeah, I think so. And I'm looking forward to seeing how this develops, quite honestly. Yeah, I saw you sent me something, John. I see that's you. And looks like Cammy from Street Fighter, but it's it's what's her name? I know her. The streamer. She was on Friday Night Tights at one point. Got a boob job afterwards. I can't think of her name. Hot though. Yeah, and then there's you as Ken. It's actually kind of funny. Look, John as Ken. Check this shit out. Zia, that's it. Zia Anderson. Yeah. Zia Anderson as Cammy is pretty much perfect. Yeah. Pretty damn spot on, if I'm being totally honest. Hold on. Let me try and get the tab. There it is. There you go. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And then there's your boy. That'll do. You were so pissed about it being 69. Yeah, I bet, man. So, there we go. We received a takedown request for video, blah, 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 blah. Begin copy of takedown request. The video content has been reinstated because, oh, okay. The information we received from you was incomplete. We reviewed this matter and found the copyrighted work you identified doesn't seem to appear in the video at issue. For this reason, we can't process your request. If appropriate, you may submit a complaint regarding other blah, blah, blah. Oh. Oops. Oh. Did I just dox someone? Hope not. Oh, no, it's okay. It literally says at the start of my little breakdown here that the company is owned by Mike and Thomas Jones. So fair enough. That's fine. It's already publicly available info. So there you go, guys. A big pile of fucking felting for a very disreputable company. A very disreputable company indeed. And they certainly deserve to be remembered by all of us for as long as we can. Don't forget the name TeamKill Media. I find it also really funny that they also share the word kill and like digital homicide. TeamKill, digital homicide. It's like, I actually went looking to see if it was the same people. I did, because I thought, is it going to end up being those Romero brothers or whatever they were? They're always brothers too, aren't they? It's a strange one. Scummy people, and fuck them. And I'm really pleased that everyone got their stuff back. I need to decide whether I'm going to start having a real go at the BBC, because they have been copyright claiming everything I've made that has even a few seconds. They claimed that one of my videos that included some trailer footage from Doctor Who Series 5 actually included like an uninterrupted minute of the episode called The 11th Hour. And when I replied to it and said that's not even correct, I still got just the standard bounce back, fuck you, the claim stands, we're monetizing your video. So is it worth me going appeal? Or am I setting myself up for some shit? I don't know. I mean, the images are flopped, cut up with bits of my commentary, and have big words on them that say, buck the Phoebe. I think that's why they kept it going. Fantastically, amazingly brilliant is here. Hail all, hail Will. Long time no see. Yes, it has been a while. Nice to see you again. And member for 12 months. That's another one. Another one with a Griff Force birthday.
Let's go, Griff Force! Doing it for the princesses!
Thank you very much. I appreciate you being a member for so long. Digital Homicide was kicked from Steam in 2016. TeamKill Media was formed in 2016. Yes. Yes, that's why I started looking. But it's not the same people, as far as I can tell. Digital Homicide Studios. Hang on. Let's have a look. Digital Homicide Studios. The Romine brothers. That's it. The Romine brothers. Robert Romine. And he had a brother. I can't think what his name was. James Romine. That's it. James and Robert Romine. That's right. Filed a lawsuit against 100 anonymous Steam users. Indeed. That's right. How do you do that? That doesn't even make sense. The lawsuit called this an organized hate and harassment group that specifically formed to financially destroy and harass the plaintiff. Wow. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Eh, boys and girls? Fucking hell. It's been a while since I've looked into that. I tend to try and stay as far away as I can from Jim Sterling these days for obvious reasons. It's just a den of insanity now over there. And a lot of it, I think, has to do with this. But there you go. Yep. On September 16, in response to the lawsuit, Valve removed their entire catalog composed of 21 games and 15 pieces of DLC. Wow. They were only active for like how long? They were active in 2014. They released 21 games in 2 years. That's outrageous. I mean, Stephanie, I most certainly do not. Yeah, I used to watch Jim Sterling too. I mean, I knew he was kind of a lib, but I at least thought he was customers first, and then he started really going after the customers, and I never liked that. I've never, ever been able to tolerate that in any industry that I'm exposed to. Anyway, Seen Heard is here for £2. Legit. Thank you. Says the BBC has been going downhill rapidly since 2007. I know. And if I could give him just that little nudge, further, closer to the cliff, I'd love to. Yeah. Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, we got some other stuff to talk about. There's loads and loads of topics. Loads. I'm going to sort of pick and choose my favorites because some of them are complete trash and can just be laughed at for a minute, and some of them are a bit more worthy of going into. The first one is kind of the follow-up to what we were discussing on WTF Live a while back. Where is it? Here we go. It's this one. Remember this? So Rockstar had a bunch of devs who were trying to unionize using a Discord server. And in doing so, absolutely violated their NDAs with Rockstar. And if you're Rockstar and you're making the biggest game ever, which, like it or not, GTA 6 is, Will likes loads. Fuck it now. If you're making the biggest game ever, you crippled my train of thought just then. Well done. You definitely don't want information being leaked. And so they fired all these devs, and it turned into, oh, this is union busting. You're trying to prevent them from unionizing. Oh, filthy capitalist pigs, blah, 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 blah. You did. You know, it was obvious if you actually went through and looked into the story that there were screenshots everywhere of information and even like files and even the emails, internal emails being uploaded to this Discord server. And basically the conversation was bitching about the fact that what had originally happened was that they had decided to close several Slack channels within Rockstar that were being used for unprofessionalism. Okay, that's fair. It's their company. It's their fucking company. They can do what they want with it. Quite simple, really, isn't it? No, apparently not. Not if you're a fucking liberal gamer retard who didn't even want to go work in an office after 2020. Rhoda remembers, yeah. Yeah, we all basically came to the same conclusion. Well, now these people are getting felted again. This is just kind of an epilogue. It's not really that much of a development, but I wanted to shine a light on it because it's a story worth remembering. In a new report, it's been revealed that a UK judge has outright denied the 31 former fired Rockstar employees interim pay while they tussle with the firm and take two over what they claim is unfair dismissal. They have you uploading their information to that Discord. I've seen it. John and Rhoda and anyone who watched that stream has seen it. Like, it really is not rocket science here. They uploaded information and shared insider information about the company, its structures, and its corporate behaviors to a unionizing Discord server. Yeah. And if they claim unfair dismissal, in most cases, you'll get some kind of stipend to keep you going because it will be a legal battle. But literally, the judge has just destroyed them. So last year, 31 employees in the United Kingdom were fired from Rockstar Games in one sweep, with the gaming titan claiming they were leaking confidential information. They were. Following the sweep, it emerged that Rockstar may have been fighting back against unionization Well, maybe they were, but it doesn't really matter because they got these guys on completely corporate misdemeanors, not misdemeanors, fucking misconduct, gross misconduct. Targeting employees who joined the IWGB union in the United Kingdom. Rockstar has categorically denied these claims. In a recent Bloomberg report, it was stated that the UK's Judge Francis Eccles had denied a plea for interim pay for the 31 former Rockstar game developers. The interim pay would have allowed them to jump back on the company's payroll while the situation with the mass dismissal was being handled through legal channels. Judge wrote, in all the circumstances, the tribunal was unable to conclude that it appears likely that the tribunal will find that the principal reason for the claimant's dismissal was their membership of the IWGB. So there you go. Fucking felt it. Get wrecked. Yeah, because the membership is not the problem. It's what they put on the IWGB Discord, the union Discord. That was insider information. You're not allowed to, you're not even supposed to read like emails that you get from work to your wife. Now, I think most people are fairly relaxed about little things like that, but let's see. You're going on a Discord server specifically to complain about Rockstar and the fact that they won't let you have fuck around Slack channels. Well, they're probably crunching to try and get the biggest game ever out this year, and likely won't. They don't want you. You've bitched and moaned about having to work in an office, and you've bitched and moaned about losing your Slack channels. Finally, you've bitched and moaned outside the company and shared the emails announcing the removal of the Slack channels in the first place to an external Discord that is set up to literally undermine these big companies by unionizing. Yeah, you're fired. You're fucking fired. You're fired out of a cannon into the sun. And Rockstar is not a company that's going to piss around with stuff like that, because everything that could possibly leak about the stuff they're working on would be the biggest fucking news stories in the whole gaming sector. Yeah. So get wrecked. Yeah. So they're now locked out of pay, which basically is good because it also tells these guys they are not going to win. It means that it's unlikely that the dismissed employees will have the court weigh in their favor over the union busting allegations. It's another angle of support for Rockstar's suggestion that the employees were leaking confidential information. Well, we've seen the screenshots. Well, not strictly speaking screenshots, but kind of like a display of screenshots, file names and things like that. So yeah, really dumb, really fucking dumb, and you get what you bloody deserve, frankly. Anyway, Rockstar's on the up and up. They're doing well. You know who's not, though? Ubisoft, our old friends, are at it again. Again. Not content to have shut down their entire Halifax studio, who were currently working on an Assassin's Creed mobile game or something, but I think who actually, hang on, were behind a lot of Assassin's Creed stuff before. Oh no, they were specializing in mobile games, but they weren't before. They were doing something else. But whatever, anyway. Now they've decided that they're going to get rid of the 55 staff at the Division studio. And just if you want the little bit of schadenfreude there, they're the guys behind Star Wars Outlaws. Oh, that game was so successful, though, guys. It was such a great game, though, guys. It wasn't at all a massive catastrophe for Ubisoft, guys. No. You're mad. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're all fired. Oh, dear. I mean, this is Ubisoft doing what Ubisoft is doing. They've obviously they've got into bed with Tencent. They've created Vantage Studios as a subsidiary, and then they are trimming all the fat off Ubisoft so that Ubisoft will eventually only exist as the parent of Vantage, and Vantage will continue to pump out Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, and Tom Clancy games. Ubisoft has today announced that it expects 55 jobs to be impacted as part of, you missed the B there, mate, professional journalist, as part of further cost cutting now at the Division Studio Massive and the fellow Swedish outfit Ubisoft Stockholm. The likely job losses follow an earlier voluntary redundancy scheme that did not achieve as many leavers as necessary for Ubisoft's plans to reduce headcount. I mean, I remember this. I remember saying, guys, take the L, take it, and take the layoff, you know, and bugger off, because you really need to, because otherwise they're just going to let you go anyway. And when they do it themselves, you will find that the offerings of what they will give you as part of your redundancy package will be far reduced. Go jump while the jumping is good, in other words, and they just didn't. So there we go. And Cena's here, hello, for £5. It's legit currency right there. And a £5 says, I predict the Division 3 will be set in Minnesota, where you earned money through setting up fake care centers while trying to take out ICE agents. You're probably not wrong. Don't forget, though, you can also go and get a job working for Rise and Resist, are they called? Rise and Resist is the company that you can go and work for if you want to get paid to protest against the Trump administration. That's right. A lot of the same faces and names have popped up many times at the same protests, and it turns out they're all working for these guys. Non-violent, they say. Interesting. Or even more interesting than that, I think, yeah, there's all the groups. Gays Against Guns, Granny Peace Brigade. The motherload got dumped not that long ago, guys. And you can donate. And if you want to donate, you'll be donating to Act Blue, which is a center that funds the Democrat Party. Oh, so you don't even need to get money through setting up fake care centers, because you can get paid by the literal terrorist party in the government, or opposing the government at the moment, of the United States. That's right. You can get paid by the Democrats to protest. Wow. I don't know if you could make a game as interesting as real life, to be honest, Scene. I don't know.
Thank you for $5.
The game's leveling system would be a learning curve. Yeah, damn right it would. And thank you very much. Yeah. Then £2, but we'll call it Dora because, you know. In fact, technically, that's, yeah, it comes to like about 10.
Thank you for $5.
Really got to catch up with these and total them up, because I haven't been doing that. I've been busy reading them. You guys are amazing today. Thank you. But yeah, we'll I'll add them in little by little. We'll see how we're doing. Yeah, in the meantime, Ubisoft then firing another 55 fucking people because they just literally can't pay people anymore to make complete and total crap. Earlier today, we informed all employees in our Swedish studios, Massive Entertainment, not so massive anymore, and Ubisoft Stockholm about a proposed organizational restructure that may affect approximately 55 roles across Malmo, don't know, and Stockholm. Ubisoft said in a statement passed to IGN today. May affect. I mean, if you're closing the studio, it will affect. It will affect in some way at least. They will at least have to move offices, you know. But no, they're getting fired. This restructure follows a completion of the voluntary leave program Launched during the fall of 2025, a finalized long-term roadmap and completed staffing and appointment process, which together have provided clearer visibility into the structure and capacity required to support the two studios' work and sustainability over time. So are they not closing them? Ah, okay. So they're still going to keep some people around. All right. All right. What's this? Callum Oliver. Will, I want to hear your obs on the so-called comedian Rosie Jones attacking actual comedians like Gervais and telling white men what they can joke about. Oh, that's a new one. I didn't know about that. I did see a thing with Gervais come up earlier on. Well, first of all, she looks like a horse. Secondly, let me see if I can drop that on the slate. Okay. Give me a few minutes and I'll get to that. Thank you. Thank you very much for $5.
Thank you for $5.
Man, this is crazy today. I can't keep up. Anyway, wow, I didn't laugh that time. Wow, I was actually looking at something at the time, so that's why. Oh, damn, felt it. Oh, well. Anyway, I'm sure the next time I look at it, it will make me laugh. But anyway, so yeah, Ubisoft, blah, blah, blah. The proposed changes are forward-looking and structural. This is such corporate bullshit speak, innit? Corpo speak. This restructure, a finalized long-term roadmap. The shit's hit the fan, and we have to let everyone go. But we can't let everyone go, because then everyone will know how badly the shit's hit the fan. So that's why we're letting most people go, and we tried to get them to jump, but now we're going to have to push them because not enough people jumped. That's the translation. The long-term direction for the studios remains unchanged. We need something for them to do, otherwise we won't be able to make games anymore. And we will continue to serve as the global home and lead to the Division franchise. Oh dear. So the Division franchise is now going to be put together by a team of people that are grossly and greatly reduced from what they were before. That's the be all and end all of this. They're basically going to let everybody go, and then they're going to tell people that they're still working, but in actual fact they won't be really working at all. Is that fair to say? The Division, I mean, what are they going to do? How are they going to make a Division 3? They really will have to go and campaign for ICE or against ICE. So they have a DLC that's supposed to be coming out. Is that right? Division franchise will still continue as a matter of priority, with work on the way on the Division 3. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You really fucked up big time, didn't you guys? Fucking hell. You screwed up massively. For God's sakes. That is crazy. You do not want this. Ubisoft, just sack them all. And I don't know. The Division, though, really. I guess the Division will become part of Vantage Studios, right? And then, God, what will happen after that? Then they'll have to completely restructure their entire corporation, basically. So office space, exactly. That game is totally going into maintenance mode. It is, indeed. That's exactly what's going to happen. Maintenance mode, precisely. So there we go. Anyway, oh boy, just checking a couple more things here. All right, so Rosie Jones, then, eh? I don't know anything about this chick, but I'll have a look, certainly. Just a second while I get a little bit organized here. A lot open, and I need to keep track of it. Okay. Nearly there. Okay. Where are we at? There we go. And that. Oh, and this and that. And we're good. All right. I'm trying to total up the chats as well so I can let you guys know how we're doing. Because you kind of blindsided me with all of this. What we got here? Smegheads for Australian 2 says Disbrew covered the Rosie Jones thing, was good. Disbrew does good work on stuff like that, particularly matters of things that are happening in Britain. He's very good at them. And thank you very much for the $2. Appreciate you. Yeah. And then See and Heard for £2, legit currency. Haven't seen that one for a while. Let's play
Every single person of, you know, that's intelligent, hardworking, ambitious, had dreams and goals, has abandoned England in the last 200 years.
All right, let's continue with this. Thank you very much for that. It says, oh, sorry, I didn't even read it. Newbie slop, never leer. The Leering Center. That we're never letting go of that one, are we? That's like the new Let's Go Brandon. It's like a meme that, you know, like, you know immediately where someone sits politically if they use that word now. Kind of funny, really. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. And fantastically, amazingly brilliant for £10. My God, what's going on today? It says, speaking of games, what did you make of the UK government-funded game Pathways? I played it yesterday just for fun, and it was pretty ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. I have not played this. Pathway, British government-funded game? What? How behind am I? Pathways, the UK government game about extremism and media literacy. What the fuck is this? Someone posted about it already while I was writing this, but I actually sat down to tell you about it first. And instead of what I just reading articles, I can tell you it's as bad as they say, if not worse. The British government funded a game for schools, a short CYOA style story about a student going through different scenes related to racial radicalization or racialization. If you know the UK, you know what to expect. And if Dustburn was relevant to... Oh, wait, did I hear about this before? Oh my God, what is this shit? What is this? Okay, let's have a look quickly. Well, it looks like there's something here I got to look into. Oh no. Oh, this is awful. What the fuck are they doing? Extremism, terrorism, and race radicalization. And it's a game? Oh no. You post the link in Discord? You want me to try it? I'll try it. If there's a link to it, I'll give it a go. In a little while, let me get a few more things under my belt and I'll have a look. Thank you very much, though, and for £10, legend.
10. Drop it.
Oh yeah. All right, first things first then. So we're going on a couple of tangents today. That's all right. I've got plenty of time. I'm not worried. Okay, this is from the Telegraph then. Listen up, straight white men. A woke comedian is here to tell you what you can and can't joke about. Okay, and why should we listen to you about anything? After denouncing un-PC comics like Ricky Gervais, Rosie Jones... Hello. Has presented her advice on how to joke responsibly. Pay attention, bigots. Are we being snarky here? I think we're being snarky. Oh, don't do that. I don't want to put my fucking hell. Goddamn fucking useless piece of shit. Hold on. We're going back. We're going back. Fucking useless gits. And I absolutely hate these fucking websites that pop up. Okay. 1 second, guys. This is why I should probably research things before I talk about them. That's what I get. Oh, well. Oh, my God. How many fucking captures are you going to make me go through, you stupid website? Right, suck that. Okay, we're back. And now we can do it through remove paywall. So there we go. I am on Brave. Anyway, listen up straight, white man. We're not going to fucking try and do that again, are we? No. A woke comedian's here to tell you what you can and can't joke about. Okay, let's see what she has to say. Rosie Jones, the impeccably progressive millennial comedian who has appeared on everything from the news quiz to 8 out of 10 cats. Oh, no. What the fuck has she done on 8 out of 10 cats? That show is not meant to be PC. Oh. Rosie Jones. Rosie Jones. What does she do? Let's have a look. Oh, it's TikTok. Wonderful. Just
favorite weekend indulgence. The Masked Singer hyphen when commissioners take ketamine.
But that's the best bit is when they take off the mask. It's all these mad costumes. And then at the end, they're just going, take it off, take it off. And then they take off the mask and then the crowd go, who is that? Who is that?
What's this with Rosie Jones?
Who's it going to be? I think it might be Adele. If it was Adele, just fuck everyone else off and have her for an hour. You're not going to waste Adele by dressing up as a fucking tree, are you?
I love the show so much.
Thank you, Rosie.
Oh, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell.
The only heartbreaking thing for me is I can never do it because people will be like, why's that unicorn got cerebral palsy?
Oh God, that is. Oh man. Oh, why? Why? Oh God. Look at Rob Beckett. He's not even laughing.
Oh, it's Rosie.
No, but this is the thing. This is the thing with the show, Rosie. People throw out red herrings. It could be someone pretending to have cerebral palsy.
See, that's funny.
Rosie, you could go on it and pretend not to have cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Jimmy Carr? Oh God. Oh God. That is painful to watch. That is brutal to watch. Oh man, I cannot watch that. I cannot watch that. It's not even just a mix of pity, but the fact that they've actually bothered to put her on TV. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. There's a clip. All right, chat. I did say I'm well behind on everything this time. Rosie Jones, Ricky Gervais clip. I don't see anything. Oh, hang on. Okay. Is this it?
What kind of people are you pleasing? Because it's not me. Do you want me to?
Oh, wow. We are through the fucking looking glass now, my friends. What in the world are you doing putting on a comedian with cerebral palsy on national TV? Jesus Christ, how can anyone stand it? Look, I'm sorry, like, you've got cerebral palsy. Maybe don't be a comedian. Like, there's a lot of other things you could probably do. Jesus, that is horrifying. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be like this. Maybe I feel kind of bad, like a little bit guilty, but also, what are you doing? You know, you're imbecilic. Why would you do this? Who wants to watch this?
Someone get a banana.
Oh, the banana. Oh my God, dude, why?
Yeah, what would it look like with you?
Oh, God.
Is this what she says? Is this the clip? Because this is what came up.
I've been started.
Oh, son of a bitch, man. What the fuck am I looking at?
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
You made me more gay.
Of course, she's gay as well. Yeah, well. Oh, boy. Wow. I did not expect this to be where we were going when you asked me that question.
A lot of psychopaths are very clever, a lot of narcissists, a lot of lies.
She's woke as fuck too. I don't like her.
Are very clever.
Yeah,
So it's
we are.
Has anyone ever described you in the workplace as being
So, okay, I can't find the fucking clip. And I'm not sure I want to be fair. I'll probably find it sooner or later. But, oh my God. What in the fucking world? What in the fucking world? Hang on. I'll try one more time to find this fucking clip. Oh, no. Good Lord. What are we doing? Like, genuinely, what are we fucking doing here? It doesn't make sense. I haven't got a clip. I've got video. I've got pictures. I don't get it. What am I supposed to be doing? And Ricky Gervais, you don't touch Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais is the fucking man. Ricky Gervais is the guy who felted all those goddamn Hollywood dickheads at the Golden Globes or whatever it was. Apologies, folks. The internet decided to shit the bed. Can you guys see and hear me all right? Let me double check my my other window. Yeah, all right, good. I think we're back. Except we've lost everything else. It's gone mental. Okay. Let's get this back up and have a look. All right. I think I got felted for watching an imbecile. Okay, she says she's sick of privileged cis white straight men making inappropriate jokes about the trans community. Oh, there's your poster girl right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's your poster girl. There's your poster girl for the trans community. It's your Ricky Gervais and Jimmy Coles. To those boys, I'd say, with respect, shut the fuck up. No, how about you shut the fuck up, all right? I don't want to ever hear you speak. My God. Not ever. It is haunting listening to that woman speak. Privilege this was straight man. Fuck off. How to tell a joke responsibly. Please joke responsibly. Laugh in moderation. The Chief Medical Officer recommended do not exceed 14 smiles a week. Remember, humor can kill. Fuck off. What a bitch. You know, it's not enough that you had to be a pathetic fucking wretch on TV milking your fucking disability for pity laughs. Now you're actually telling people what we can fucking say? Kiss my ass. So Gervais and Carr should not be making jokes about trans women because they themselves don't have the lived experience of being a trans woman. Suck it. I don't give a shit. I don't have a lived experience of being a person with cerebral palsy, but I know I don't like this bitch. Jimmy Carr is one of the best comedians the UK has ever produced. He's basically this generation's Bob Monkhouse. He's a fucking legend. And even though he looks ridiculous now compared to what he looked like when he was young, with all that plastic surgery and shit, he's still a fucking funny guy. I saw him on Trigonometry not that long ago, and it was really interesting, especially after the one before that was Sam fucking Piker. True enough, on the other hand, they do both have lived experience of being male, just like all trans women. Does that not qualify them? And while we're at it, does the above rule mean that if you're not a cis white straight man, you're not allowed to make fun of cis white straight men? Indeed, you're only permitted to mock, say, Donald Trump if you yourself have lived experience of being president of the United States of America? Exactly. For anyone unfamiliar with this piece of progressive comedy jargon, punching up is good because it means you're making fun of people who are more privileged than you. We're not Marxists, you scum. There is no fucking punching up or punching down. There is only joking. You stupid sons of bitches. Not this guy writing. This guy clearly thinks the way I do. Well, punching down is bad because it makes you think, making fun of people who are less privileged than you. Hang on, what about all those well-off middle-class left-wing comedians who've spent the past decade making fun of working-class Brexit voters and redneck Trump supporters? Oh, what if traditional Marxism actually happened? But I expect this is just another of those special scenarios in which the rules don't apply. Right. Sorry, guys, about that fucking interruption. My internet provider obviously decided to shit the bed for some reason. Funny, they never do it when I'm not streaming. Funny that. Useless bastards. Yeah, frankly, I'm not even laughing at this. I'm thinking this is pathetic. This is pathetic. This woman will never go anywhere or be relevant in 10 years. She is a horror in every, like, to all senses. I'm sorry she's got cerebral palsy. That must suck. That must really suck. It doesn't give you permission to be an ultra woke piece of shit, super libtard fucking imbecile who thinks that you can attack other people because they can make jokes and you can't even spit one out in less than a fucking minute. Jesus Christ. Sod off forever, bitch. Yeah, that's what I think. You said about that. Who asked me about that? You wanted to hear it. Callum Oliver wanted to ask. Attacking actual comedians and telling white men what they can joke about. There's my opinion. She is a vile woman who manages to make me no longer feel sorry for her crippling disability. Her brain's more fucked up based on ideology than it is with cerebral palsy. Fuck. MagesGuild is here for $5. Says Pathways. Wahaha, I haven't covered it yet. Where's my 20 clip? I sent you at least 40 now. I played the Dobons earlier for you. Rosie Jones is a piece of shit, not funny at all. It's jealousy. Yeah, well, she's not funny at all because she's just saying things that were joking about her own cerebral palsy or come from that or something. It's pity comedy. It's pathetic. Fuck this bitch. Have another lot of
I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious hunkers. A real set of badonkers. Packing some Doban hunkeros. Massive da hunka bankaloos. Big old Tanahangera cougars. What happens next? Transfer student shows up one day with even bigger Bankhanaga hoogs. Humongous hungalamga nonologangas.
Thank you very much. And then what else did we get? We got something else. Oh yes, Smegheads is here with an Australian $5. Thank you very much, mate. It says summary of Disparu's vid is she wants people censored so she can then have a job and they can't. Kind of like what Dinklage did, in his opinion. Makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, it is just that. It is. She's angry because she'll never be anywhere near as big as them. She's never going to sell out an arena unless she already has. And if it is, it's an arena, we might as well like literally just seal it up, because the only people who'd ever go to watch that are the woketards. She's the equivalent of, in a zombie apocalypse, like lowering one sacrificial person into an enclosure to get them all to run that way. You get all the woketards in one arena doing a Rosie Jones gig, and then, you know, turn on the showers. That would be a nice neat way to clean up the country quite a bit. You can spare her if you want, but not the people who put her where she is. Fuck all of them. Thank you very much, and of course appreciate you for the $5.
Thank you for $5.
Yeah, we definitely need to build the island. We definitely do. We need to get like a massive landfill somewhere, maybe near the Isle of Man or somewhere like that. And then we just or like Craggy Island, you know, just really out there in the middle of nowhere, and turn it into a safe space for all of these people, so that they can go and have their own culture and live together and be trans and intersex and asexual and retarded and all this stuff. Let them go, have their own place. And then what we do is we put a massive, colossal, like hundreds of feet high fence around the whole place, and put a big sign on there and that tells them that they are in their safe space. This is their asylum. They're very safe there. They're allowed to stay there. And if anyone else wants to join, they're the asylum seekers. They can go to asylum, and we'll just keep them all there. And then we do no trading with them whatsoever. And just leave them. Fuck them. And if they can figure out a way to actually, if we can actually get them, like, you know, into a position where they realize how bad it would be, that's it. That's what we called it. The Isle of Man. That was it. Yeah, I remember now. We talked about this before. The Isle of Man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's what we need. The Isle of Man. And we put a big sign up on front that says asylum. And then everyone who wants to go and live in the asylum safe space is welcome, but they're not allowed back out until they develop something that the rest of the world actually wants from them. Something we can trade, something we can, you know, benefit from. And that's it. And we give them their own flag. They've got their own flag, you know, and we just let them go at it. And then, of course, when all of the woke people go there, they'll end up wiping out at least half of each other anyway, because they can't agree on tiers of wokeness. And then the rest of the world could just get on and prosper. You know, that would be good. You'd need a fairly large landmass, though. You'd probably need, like, the entire Republic of Ireland or something to get them in there. Like, because there's going to be millions of them, you know. So we'd have to basically annex a certain area, bring all those people over, except for the woke ones. Of course, they can stay, and then create the Isle of Man. That'll do it. That'll do it. Seen and Heard for £5, mercifully saving me from my incredibly bigoted tirade. Says Carr and Gervais are all about equality. They take the piss out of everyone equally. Exactly. They'll take the piss out of anyone and anything for any reason if it's funny. And I am all for that. That's called fucking comedy. Thank you.
Thank you for $5.
No, they were pounds. All right, let's get this woman's fucking monstrous face off my screen and talk about something else. We'll get to Pathways in just a moment. I want to have a little bit of a bitch about anime before I do anything else, because we have got first of all, right, I was talking about this like 3 months ago. Oh, hang on a moment. We have more fucking super chats. Jesus Christ. And memberships. My God, what am I missing? RadART for 1 membership. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you for that. That is much appreciated indeed. And Fantastically Amazingly Brilliant is back once again for £5. Says jealousy is one hell of a bitch. Spears in the chat. You gotta love it. Thank you very much indeed. And it's a £5.
Thank you for 5 Dora.
Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Jomhub won LOL Cow of the Year. Hooray! Yes, they did. And I haven't yet found out if they reacted to that in any particular way. But I would like to see it if they did. Because, oh man, absolutely just fuck iDubbbz and his stupid wife forever. Useless. They can go and like run for office on the Isle of Man if they want. Just no internet allowed there, that's all. All right, so I was talking about this a couple of months ago, and now we have a trailer for the One Piece series. Now, some of you may or may not know, because I don't really talk much about manga, but I am a pretty big One Piece fan. I got a lot of the comics, you know, and I've seen most of the anime thanks to my niece watching it. I don't really have time to watch anime, but one thing that has been annoying me has been the Netflix series for a while now, actually. I didn't like the first series particularly. I thought the casting was kind of okay. I didn't like that they cut bits out. I didn't like much of it, to be honest. I didn't think the performances were anywhere near in line with it, and I just feel like the entire thing was a giant waste of time. But a lot of people like it, fair enough. My wife watched it. She won't watch the anime, but she watched it and liked it. So I'm like, yeah, well, you know, maybe it's a good story because, you know, it's a good story. But then we got to series 2, and of course we got our looks at Vivi, or Vivi, some people say. Now, if you don't know much about One Piece, I'll give you this real quickly and we'll get past it, because this is a topic that I care about, but not necessarily all of my audience care about. But yeah, Vivi is a princess. She is the princess who is probably one of the most important characters in the entire story, actually, although we've yet to quite find out how important she may be later. But she was very, very important in around the Alabasta arc, which is where series 2 is principally taking place. I think they're going to build up to series 3 being the Alabasta arc or something like that. But anyway, her country is being manipulated into a civil war by a guy who's basically played the leaders of the country against each other to the point where he can seize complete control of it by being the supposed and perceived good guy of the whole country. But it's a desert country, and it's based largely on Egypt, with a little bit of India thrown in as well. It's one of the best arcs in One Piece. It sets up what One Piece really does kind of become from that moment on, which is a story about liberation and shared will, inherited will. And it began really in earnest in Alabasta. It's one of the most tense bits of fucking storytelling in manga I've ever read. Like, goddamn, I think it extracted tears from my eyes the first time I read it. One Piece has an ability to do that. Anyway, the reason I mention it is you may have noticed that despite this lady here being the princess of a desert country, she is, in fact, white. I know. And she has been portrayed as white pretty much throughout all of the show's run. Even in the manga, she was white-skinned, white woman. The father's a bit more tanned, but then, you know, he'd probably keep her in relative isolation. The other point is she's not been in the country for quite a long time. She's been on undercover patrols in the Baroque Works, which is the bunch that are trying to take over a country from within, trying to infiltrate them and find out more information about them. So, yeah, she's not going to be particularly tanned, which is why it's interesting that they've decided to cast a black woman as Vivi. Now, don't get me wrong, costume-wise, not bad. She begins the story as Miss Wednesday in Baroque Works, which they will have code names named after like holidays or days of the week. So when she first shows up, she's kind of a bad guy, but it's all for show. And she's actually, it becomes really clear really quickly that she's actually the target of the organization. And they didn't know they had her right under their noses. can see another picture of her here from an early episode, back when she had spirals on her tits instead of jagged lines, diagonal lines. Yes, it's a lush country where the water vanished. Well, I mean, it's a desert, but it's got plenty of foliage, and you know, it's based on Egypt. It's 90% based on Egypt. You're on like episode 600, right? What's that? That's like the time skip, isn't it? I think. So yeah, she has reimagined. She's entered the plot now in the later stages after the Reverie, where well, I'm not going to tell you because you're obviously still watching it. But yeah, there's a few things wrong here. First of all, the hair color is wrong. It's green. It's not blue. Her hair is very, very blue. If you're on episode 600, you absolutely should keep going. It's just going to keep getting better. Now they've got her doing the right moves, which suggests that they are taking it fairly seriously, and they've got her in what looks like the costume. Surprised they didn't cover her up more, to be honest, but there you go. And I guess if I'm going to mention it, I might as well. That she looks like she's fairly stacked as well. So, like all the women in One Piece, you've got to have titties. Are you in Fishman Island? That's cool. Yeah, just after the time skip. Man, you just had the massive gut punch of Marineford then. Yeah, that's an amazing bit of that story. The halfway point. They call it the halfway point, but it isn't anymore. It's actually less than half. Anyway, the point is, everybody is now talking about this, and I just thought I'd weigh in again. Fuck this. I'm sure she's a good actress, but she ain't Vivi. Vivi's not black. I don't care if you and the cope comes out all the time, by the way, from people trying to say, oh, but she's from an Egyptian country, she should have dark skin. Okay, let's have a look then. See, Egyptian. Let's say Egyptian model. Yeah. In fact, let's go one better and see if there was a Miss Universe or anything like that. Oh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see. Well, we're going to have to go to Instagram for this, unfortunately, which I don't want to do because I hate that site. But whatever. Oh, look at this. This is the Egyptian entry for Miss Universe 2024. Logina Salah. What color is she, guys? Interesting. Yep, there she is again. And yeah, that argument doesn't work at all. Okay, especially because most of these countries, and I'm going to be, what you're going to call me a racist if you're a leftist watching this. I suggest you don't. But it's not actually racist because I happen to live in a country with kind of a caste system. It's not an official thing, but effectively in the Philippines where I live, the people who have the darkest skin are the ones who work outside on building sites and farms. And the people who have the lightest skin are the ones who work in offices and make the most money. So, as a result, the Philippines has become very, very anti-brown, very, very pro-white, and would almost certainly never submit a Miss Universe candidate or even elevate someone to the position of being a model if they didn't have light skin. You might also notice that all the models from all these countries also have the palest skin. I don't make the rules, but that's how it is. So again, it is very unlikely that they would have this woman be the princess of that country, looking like she works on a farm. Callum is here for £10. My God, you guys today are crazy. Hey, Will, I made a montage a while back of a guy named Red Simons on Australia's Got Talent. And if you reacted to it, that would mean so much. He's so fucking funny. Would be cancelled now, though. Yeah, sometime. Yeah, sure. You'll have to get it to me. I'll have a look at it. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? I've never heard of the guy, but where can I find it? You should let me know, DM me or something, and I'll take a look when I can. Anyway, thank you very much for 10 quid. Appreciate you.
Drop it.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed, buddy. So her name is Charithra Chandran, which is about the most Indian name you've ever heard in your entire life. She's pretty. She's very pretty. She's hot, actually. Certainly wouldn't say no. But she ain't Vivi. Vivi is white. And the influences on Alabasta as a country in One Piece are way more Egyptian than they are Indian. The castle kind of looks a little bit Indian. The main place in the whole country is a giant pyramid. They're all dressed like they're Egyptian, not Indian. This is a DEI thing because they could have got a Mediterranean woman, they could have got a Greek or an Egyptian woman, but they went with Indian. So we're supposed to believe that an Indian woman was born in an Egyptian country. And again, I'm not saying anything bad about this lady. She's pretty nice. Pretty nice. What I will say is she's from Bridgerton. So we can all sort of see what the fuck they're doing there. But, I mean, like, literally, look at this chick. Look, she's a nice looking lady. Nothing wrong there at all. Except she ain't Vivi. She's not Vivi at all. Vivi is white with blue hair. This lady is brown with green hair. Insert your "look at me, I'm the princess of Alabasta now" memes. Of course, that would be the wrong accent. It would be "look at me, I am the princess of Alabasta now." But there you go. Smeckheads for an Australian too says, you misunderstand, Will. She just got a tan while she was off the island, the desert. It's the Grand Line. In One Piece, all the islands have different seasons. You can literally bounce from one seasonal extreme to the next as you go around the Grand Line. It's just a freak of the world of One Piece. Well, it may be a freak. It may not. The existence of the Red Line and the Grand Line may, well, they may be central to the discovery of what the One Piece really is. Let me just say that. That's a theory that I kind of support. But yeah. Oh, of course, you just got a tan. That's it. Yeah, buddy. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, that's great. Maybe they can, bleach her skin or something to make her look more like the character. No, not going to do that. No. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to fucking support this piece of shit. I'm not going to watch it. Kiss my ass. It's too bad my wife probably will, but oh well. Maybe I will watch it, but I won't be watching it on Netflix. Yeah. Thank you. Anyway, really, this bit about Vivi was not. See, there she is. Look. And then, of course, we have the whole thing about the history of race swapping characters. So there you go. So really, I'm not reading the article here. All I'm telling you is this is going to be a thing people are going to be arguing about for a few weeks, and there are various ways that you can argue it if you want to. So enjoy. There we go. All right, where are we at now? 2:18, and I am still no closer to getting through some of these topics that I was actually planning to go through. All right, let's speed through a few of these. Number 1, Power World getting an official card game this summer. Suck it, Pokemon. That's just it, really. I think that's funny. An official card game based on the developer's monster catching survival game. As you would expect, Power World official card game has been created with many of the core ideas which made Power World so popular on its debut. Remember, this chap managed to become only the second game to pass 2 million concurrent Steam players on its release in 2024. Players will be able to enjoy strategic and tactical battles in the upcoming card game, and this will be done by enjoying pals. Yep. So there's a little trailer for it. We can have a quick look. I'll sit back on that Power World server. July 30th, 2026. So there you go. That's one thing. Oh, Scene is back for another £5. My God, man. How many is that now? It's got to be several from you, isn't it? Netflix will be casting Gal Gadot as Indira Gandhi in their next show, allegedly. Really? Is that actually true, or are you just being facetious? That would be weird. That would be very weird. So they're going to get they've got an Indian playing an Egyptian and an Israeli playing an Indian. Oh, you're just fucking with me. Okay. All right. I have fucking no idea, man. Anything could happen in this goddamn crazy world. Thank you for so many repeated donors, man.
I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got huge boobs. I mean, some serious hunkers. A real setup of donkers. Packing some Doban hunkeros. Massive da hunka bankaloos. Big old Tanhangera cougars. What happens next? Transfer student shows up one day with even bigger Bankhanaga hoogs. Humongous hungalamga nonologangas.
You. Then we have this weird story about an indie dev who decided to delist his AI game from Steam because his new girlfriend convinced him that it's evil. iDubbbz, is that you? Don't listen. Don't listen to woke women. Okay? Shh. The game existing in its current form is a disgrace to all game makers and players. PC Gamer, of course, supports this entirely because, let's be honest here, the AAA consortium, with the benefit of their journo rap friends, have 100% only decided that AI is their enemy because it represents a threat to them. That's what it is. It's a threat. They can't deal with the fact that their stranglehold on these entertainment art forms is being challenged and could soon be open to challenge by anyone. In other words, it's the last like hurrah for journalism in any capacity if AI can do it and be less biased, right? That just goes out the window. Then you've got to think, what happened to journalism when YouTube took over and became the new journalism, the citizen journalism of our time? Well, they didn't take very kindly to it, and they tried, multiple things to brand us all as horrible, horrible people, etc., etc., etc. Gamergate 1, Gamergate 2, here we are. They're still fucking felted, and there's only about a dozen of them left in the goddamn industry. So what happens to AAA when Jack Bloggs, whatever his name is, can sit at his PC and learn how to make a game on a budget that he can afford, and he creates the next great game of our time? That must happen eventually. Not everybody is just using AI to make titties and slop, which, by the way, we are well overdue for because we have well exceeded the goal today, by the way. Thank you. I need to update the bar and the heart, so thank you. So, in fact, we've had so many fivers as well that we've got bonus boobs. So, Jesus. Bonus boobs. Let's have a boob break. I need some water. Let's have a booby break. Here you go. We'll have one now and one at the end.
Silk on your skin,
just like a blade. You follow us in through the traps we've laid. Eyes in the darkness, lips stained with sin. Once we pull you closer, you'll never leave again. We are fire and lace, the poison you crave. The softest of chains will make you a slave. Come closer, commander, surrender the fight. Our kiss is your weapon, our love is the night. Would you die for our bodies? Would you kill for a taste? Every bite of temptation leaves nothing to waste. We're the foxes, the serpents, the hunters, the flame, and you'll beg us forever to whisper your name. We are fire and lace, the poison you crave. The softest of chains will make you a slave. The shadow, the sniper, the mistress, the bride. You're tangled in danger and love on the side. Velvet venom, taste it slow. One more mission, you won't let go. Lovers, liars, shadows, spies, ecstasy and alibis. We are fire and lace, the poison you crave. Bound by our beauty, you'll go to your grave. The foxhound has caught you, no place left to run. Our love is a bullet and darling, you're done. Bang, and you're ours.
Oh, shit! Even on my day off, what the fuck? How did this happen? What? No way!
Fucking well done.
Hey everyone, happy birthday to me, I guess.
It's the wrong track to be playing on your birthday, really, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh well.
I do love some Metal Gear.
That was nice.
Yeah.
You can hang out if you want.
For some reason, the link wouldn't come up on my PC, so I jumped in on my phone. So
As long as it worked, man. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
funny. I forgot about that. So I'm glad you did it.
Oh
Thanks.
yeah.
Stick around.
Yeah,
We'll be
I have an idea, but it is hyperdrive time. So if you need me to, skedaddle, or if you need, I assume you took care of what you needed to.
I've pretty much done everything. Yeah, we can just shoot the shit if you want. Yeah, why not?
Cool.
I'm gonna go for about another half hour. So
All right, let me see if I can get this link to share over correctly.
do your thing. I'll just carry on as I was. But yeah, so there we go. That was a nice little interim with the Babage. We got some more fucking supers. Or one more anyway. Snakeheads for Australian Fiver. Thank you so much. Bloody hell. Says they're shit at their job. They're biased. They lie about everything. So is that they're shit at their job? They're biased. They lie. Suffer, journos. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I can pull off a decent impression of PPP if I have to.
He's a smee. He's a smee. He's a smee. He's a smig. Hey.
Thank you for $5.
You okay there, buddy?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm just swapping cameras.
Oh, okay. You do what you gotta. All right, there you go.
There we are.
Hey, if you don't mind hanging out,
Yeah,
enjoy it.
Going on. It's birthday time, so you know.
Yeah, good for you, man. So, how old are you then, Gone?
45.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not that bad.
Yeah, I thought I had this turned down. Let me shut this shit off.
As my mentor says, 40 is a state of mind. It only becomes a state of body after 50.
Exit, you bastard. There we go. Yeah. Well, you know, after today, I will actually be a day closer to 50 than I will be to 40. So, yeah. But
God, I remember when I said that between 20 and 30, like it was yesterday. Fuck.
Right.
It's terrifying. The same mentor was telling me yesterday that he had to deal with his drunk ass daughter. Got absolutely lashed on gin. And I was like, oh, right. Is that, I didn't know that blah, blah, her name was drinking now. He's like, no, not her, the youngest. I was like, what? Isn't she like 10? I was like, oh my God, I'm 40. I haven't seen this, you know. So I haven't been in the UK to see anyone. So that's fine. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. So we don't really need to cover this. This is just a stupid thing. Guys, do not ever fall for the liberal boobies.
Yeah.
Rhoda says, I'm lashed on gin right now. What
Oh.
about MagesGuild? Is he still here? He might have passed out on gin by now.
Something that it definitely is still worthwhile is that pathways thing. Just always choose C.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I think I'm done. I've got so many other topics, but we can.
Yeah, we checked it out on the Weekend Culture on Saturday.
All right, we've done Pal World.
You'll get a kick out of it.
We've done Stupid Dev listens to Woke Girlfriend. I guess I can save this one for. Oh yeah, I'll save that for Wanker of the Week then. Maybe this one too. Yeah, okay. I've still got some for tomorrow. It's all Trump stuff and actors stuff, so that can be Wanker of the Week. One last thing though, Kristen Stewart wants to direct a big budget Twilight remake.
Oh jeez. Well.
What?
Desperation.
What?
In mysterious ways.
Wow, like this woman is so irrelevant now. It's actually hilarious. I don't know if they've got a more recent picture of her, but no, I think they're being kind.
I mean, why would they use one of the more recent ones?
They're being kind.
Yes.
She does not look like she used to anymore. And to be fair, she was never much to write home about anyway. But out of interest, let's pull up a picture of her.
That's right.
2025.
We want to be current.
Yeah. So we've got Kristen Stewart as she looked in Twilight, and then Kristen Stewart as she looks now.
Right. Yeah.
Is it
something seems different? Is she taller?
I wonder if it's the fact that she looks more dead now, than she did as a vampire.
Right. This is she's husked. She looks like she's living off of feeding of some kind of pot. Yeah, she. What's the name of Dracula's assistant? Fucking Renfield. Yeah, she's been Renfield.
She's been Renfield. Yes, master. All right. All right. So where am I going to find this fucking game then? Let me take all this stuff down and close all these tabs. Is there a link? Someone said they were going to share a link. Is it maybe in Discord? I'll have a look.
Do you imagine her with Nosferatu and Anorexia Grande all together in some kind of crazy scene? Although Anorexia Grande was actually looking somewhat human the other day because she wasn't being life force sucked.
I could do that. Rhoda wanted me to make an like an April Fool's version of one of my sexy chick videos where all the women are ugly bitches that we don't want. And, and I thought, oh, that would be kind of funny if they all like beg me to make them hot in AI. So they do, except one.
Right.
One who would beg for help and I'd just say no.
Right.
And you probably can figure out who that is. But
yeah, I have a few ideas. I need to to send your way.
there we go. We got it. Fantastically, amazingly brilliant. Send it to me on Discord. Shout out uk.org/pathways.
Yeah.
Oh,
this shit's
in the meantime, quickly, James OP for $2 has said, "Lol, check your DM." Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, my pro wrestling career. Will have been.
Speaking of such things as slaves.
So that's what I'd look like if I worked out all the time.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to give that to Slade so he can like update your Titantron or something in his.
Oh yeah.
Content creator, yeah.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it. James, ping it to John as well if you can.
Yeah, that and like your one Street Fighter looking thing, because that's
really good. That's got my face right, but it's animated. This is kind of terrifying. This is like if I actually decided to become a pro wrestler,
right?
I have to look like this by now.
Right.
There you go. I don't ever want to get that big, but I did intend to use this year to work out and get fit, but not that fit.
Right.
Like
now, I've been not quite that fit, but I did get up to like just I think it was like 186 when I was living in Seattle, working at the prawn shop.
That's
when
cool.
I was going to the gym, doing all my
you're
Batman training.
dealing with freaks and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, James. I won't show that to my wife. Anyway, this is it. This is the thing. Pathways.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that's like some very short scenarios. It won't take all that much time, but always choose C. It will be, that will be the pathway to
a free centered interactive learning package for education on extremism, radicalization, and prevent. Why is prevent in is prevent some sort of body or of some kind with a name? Like, is that why it's capital P? Whatever.
The crazy thing is this thing ends up being in some ways, well, actually not in some ways. I think this is actually a better experience because you don't even have to pay for it than
am I playing this with the pad?
You're playing it, I think, with the keyboard because or the mouse. I think you click on the controls of the mouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a real game then.
No. It's just a website thing. It's basically unlocking. It's a story that you just play out with choices. It is. But if you always choose C, you will end up with an alt-based girl from the UK.
Oh, really?
Girl. Yeah, alt-based goth girls. Alt-based goth girls.
Alt-based goth girls, just
that
like
are into that are into cis heteronormative relationships.
Is this thing supposed to take this long to fucking load?
I don't recall it. Well, I don't know, because Brian might have had it queued up, but we did this on Saturday. Try to give it another reload, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, if you always choose C, you keep making negative decisions. You end up with a chick with purple hair and a choker. But
oh my god, I don't want that.
But she believes in traditional marriage and
values. Prevent was set up to combat terrorism, initially Islam, UK, but now it's far right terrorism, obviously. So now it exists for the exact opposite purpose, then to fight the Brits.
Right.
Why is this taking so goddamn long to load? I don't understand it.
Unfortunately, there seems to be quite a bit of that going around. But
yeah, load faster, you son of a bitch!
All right.
This is annoying.
Yeah.
It is having to go through all the tracking software written in BBC Basic by Romanians.
Yeah.
It doesn't want me to play. Maybe it's because I'm not appearing in the UK right now.
Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know.
I might have to do it another day. That would suck.
Well, we can always try it for tomorrow. That way, when Rhoda's here.
Yeah,
Sort of.
maybe it's a different time. Maybe there's a lot of people playing it because it seems to be trending.
Although if we play with Rhoda, we might actually see him get apprehended while we're in the course of playing it. What's this then?
VPN, mate. VPN.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh dear. Oh dear. It's not fucking loading. Come on, you son of a bitch. It's got this play thing here. Do I need to press that? Because it was playing, and then if I press that, it goes gray.
I have my VPN hardwired to just run through Switzerland, so
it's been a long time since I've interacted with anything interactive from the UK government.
Right.
I remember them all being fucking useless. The last one was when I was trying to get a copy of my birth certificate, and the fucking website was so terrible. I almost dropped £300, which is what they wanted me to pay.
Right.
On a dead link that wouldn't load. It's malware. Watch out. They're felting me. They're killing my computer.
Right.
Killing my computer.
If they can't get you by Smash means, they'll just hit you with like a honeypot.
A honeypot. That's what this is, a honeypot. Fucking play.
When I was in art school, I had this $5,000 PC, like built like the highest N486 that you could ever build at the time. Right, had these huge Trinitron CRTs, super high DPI, all that crazy shit. They were like 50 pounds each monitor, and I was putting together this video, and in the process of doing it, it killed my PC. And then I ended up going to the work lab, and I built it over the course of a weekend. And then the day that I went to show it, someone got so pissed off that I had made it, because it was supposed to be like a 30-second animation. I made a whole music video, and a guy smashed it to the ground because he was pissed off about what I had put in there. So,
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Come on, you son of a bitch. Load. Oh my god. Well, that was Chrome.
Yeah, I think this might be a thing for tomorrow if it doesn't do its thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I'll try one more thing.
Yeah.
I'll try one more thing.
I know you're busy. Otherwise, I'd almost say some birthday Broforce would be.
I would, but it's like.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's easier to do things on it's easier to do things on a later day than it is.
Yeah, yeah.
I prefer actually having a few days kind of lead time, just so I can kind of also sort out.
Well,
details.
If you've seen the thing now, I figured there would be a way for us to do that anyway. When we fill these bars and we fill up the heart, and then I'll put the heart up the top left.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever we get to full hearts,
we get to 3 hearts. We do Broforce.
Yeah.
Until we beat.
Yeah.
Indeed. And then 1 heart. When we get 1 heart, we do Jackbox.
That's right. We can actually do it like Link old school style, where it actually fills up to like hopefully like rows of hearts.
Yeah, yeah, we could do that actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until eventually I need to like kill some, because if they get too many, not
Right.
that I would dare to dream of such a thing, of course.
Well,
But then
we might have to do different eras of Link art or something.
Yeah, I'll find something. I'll find some way to do it.
I'm sure there'll be some way to.
Yeah.
to
Indeed.
But yeah.
Good God, what are you doing? It's not loading. It's not going to load. I've tried 3 different browsers and it's not loading. I don't know why.
I'll
it's
check
not
it
loading
out.
for Fantastically Amazingly Brilliant either.
I'll check it
That's
out.
weird.
Who knows? They might be memory holing it or trying to, because
Yeah, they're trying to delete it, trying to fucking make it go away because it's a huge embarrassment to them.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
It's turned into like a whole new meme. It's almost like Vivian James from way back in the original Gamergate. It's turning into a thing.
God.
Yeah. If you look for if you go on X, you'll just see an endless row of memes that are dedicated specifically to the goth alt girl with the purple hair and the choker.
Why? Because they're all Melanie Maxims. Is that it?
No. It's in the game. There's this chick who's talking about UK based values, and she's the bad influence. and you end up getting married, if I remember correctly, or some shit, or proposing or some. I don't know. Like the memes have taken off, but we didn't always choose C. So there's some things I need to see it actually with all the C choices, because all I know is if you consistently choose C, you're more and more of an extremist, and it's all built around seeking counseling and all this kind of stuff. A whole bunch of silly bullshit. But yeah, there's
Is
memes.
this it?
They're memes based on this character and whatnot. Yeah,
it helps secure a future for the white race. Yeah.
People are making hottie money.
Oh my god, they've given us a new Vivian James.
Yes, British Vivian James.
Fuck. Oh my god, they've done it. They've done it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's great. You love to see it. I kind of want to do something with the two of them, with AI.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that might be a thing I gotta do now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like the girls of Gamergate and shit.
Oh my god. That's hilarious, mate.
Yeah. It's exactly what it looks like. It's some top-down control insanity.
Yeah.
It looks like generic art that you would see at at Axios or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just, it looks exactly like you think some corporate-minded insanity that's actually masking some insidious authoritarian, shit behind it, and actual thought criming you and all this kind of stuff, trying to
So
tell
this
you
is
that,
a legitimate attempt to gaslight and brainwash British kids.
yeah, effectively.
The Pathways game from the UK government is unironically hilarious. The vague legal threats over having an opinion, warning you not to talk about it with others. So much for freedom of speech, and the extremist girl is now becoming an icon. Talk about backfiring.
Yeah.
Amazing. How long until we see... Oh, hello. How long until we see cosplay?
I'm sure that I'm going to be talking to Toasty at some point today. I'm sure. So
Connor Tomlinson.
I don't know if she has a purple wig, but I'm sure she can do the rest of it. Purple top's not too hard to come by, But yeah, this is like they're making. You can use her as a waifu even. Because
they've got her in SS uniforms.
We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children. We must secure the existence of our people and a future for white children.
No lies detected.
This is what exactly what happened to the UK Pathways game. Too cool to do drugs. Cool to do drugs. Do drugs.
To be fair, yeah. Hugo Boss offered me a modeling job, and I probably should have taken it. So I can't fault hot goth girl for getting in on the action. They are good looking suits, right?
This is brilliant. I can't believe this.
Oh yeah. This is kind of why South Park actually doesn't work in 2026 anymore, because it can't keep up with any of this.
Oh my god.
Instead of being the thing to bind together the times, it's just a reactionary quotient that we could all just sooner just work through with various memes and whatnot.
All right, I'm gonna have to have a look.
It's a UK sponsored game where you become a right-wing chud. I'm excited.
Yeah.
He's got gay
talking to his family. Yeah,
like
it's the simple scenarios.
Like, dude, Charlie has been enjoying a family dinner at home when they receive a notification from.
But you definitely,
so
of all people, you need to find a way to get this thing to work so you can do a proper React video. Yeah,
I am so gonna play this, and also
because you need to do a proper.
So annoyed. I'm so annoyed that my dad didn't live to see this, because he would laugh his fucking head off.
Yeah.
Gay moms. Charlie's mom makes a comment about using phones at the dinner table, but Charlie checks in anyway. Yeah, fuck you, mom. Mom 1, mom A. Fuck you. Is she the alpha mom? Is she the dad mom? Maybe he's not listening because she's the mom, and the other one is the dad mom. Amelia. Oh, we got a name.
Because you need one to be the dad.
Amelia, Charlie's close friend, has made a video
I'm
encouraging young people in Bridlington to join a political group.
Oh God, yeah.
That seeks to defend English rights. Fuck yeah! Amelia encourages
Yeah.
her in a secret group on an app Charlie hasn't heard of before. Charlie isn't sure whether to join. Is this fucking? Is there like a white British ISIS? Is that what this is? Do you want
No.
to ignore the video and go back to eating your
Kinda wish
boy
there
slop
was.
with your 2 gay moms? Or do you want to share the video and join the group? I think we know what we're doing, guys.
Oh my god, what a fucking own. What a self-felt.
Yeah, dude.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
you
Rhoda's here
definitely
for £2. Thank you. Says looks exactly like the training vids work give us. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember
It
a
looks
few
like
of
some
them.
PowerPoint insanity JavaScripted bullshit. That
Absolute bollocks, yeah.
clip arted.
Oh, we gotta get this fucker working. We gotta get this bastard
software.
working.
But yeah, it's
Absolutely. Got to get that working.
it is next
All
level.
right. But unfortunately it won't today, so I guess we can't. But that's okay because god damn, man, we are so close. We are within like $5 of doubling the goal.
Oh, well.
I might even put an extra fucking heart piece on it if we do.
Yeah. Birthday good times, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Give
hey.
me some book and boobas if you'd be so kind and like to wish me a happy birthday today.
You're getting boobies anyway, but yeah, we could do that. Anyway, I already played Metal Gear, so I guess it's the original. For now, anyway. If that's all right.
Oh yeah. Most
Cool.
definitely.
Enjoy Boobies again.
I've seen your heart across the screen. Every cheer, every dream in between. You stayed up late, you pressed restart. You leveled up right off the chart. I'll show you something good tonight. A little shimmer in the neon light. You gave your time, your touch, your move. So now I'll show you something good. From velvet skin to crimson eyes, I'm your reward, your sweet surprise. You've been faithful, brave and true. Now I'll show all my thanks to you. A flicker, a glance, a dangerous grin. I promise to let the fantasy in. Your dreams have fed our mystic mind. So take a hand into the night. We'll show you something not just pixels in the light. You believed, you fought, you stood. Now we'll show you something good. No cheat codes, no hidden key, just pure affection. Faithfully, our hearts are yours. You understood. Now come and see. Something good. Something
Well,
Always caught with your pants down, man.
what can I say? I'm gifted for my birthday. Oh no!
That was fun. That was fun.
Yes, indeed. I swear I just spilled my dirty chai. That's all it is.
Well, there you go. I am gonna have to go to bed. It's fucking
Indeed.
late. I gotta get up in 2 hours to take kids to school.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish
Um,
watching the new Fallout, which you know,
That's
I,
cool.
I think early indications on it reveals more as time goes by. I think it's actually turned out to be quite good on some of those initial kind of hindrances. So
I haven't
give it a
bothered this
second
yet.
look.
I'm sure I'll
Yeah.
find out if it's got the same issue that Series 1 had, where the plot doesn't make any sense though. Because if I can make a video about it, then EFAP will. So
Right. Well, you know, it's getting somewhere. There are layers of things. You know, there's people who deal with things on a superficial level, and
just as long as it makes sense, why characters do things like, just, you know, like this happens and now we're here, now we're there, now we're there. Before it was like, I think it was too ambitious. Maybe I just want some narrative consistency.
I think maybe well, you know how sometimes things take a while to find their exact footing and whatnot. Because I mean, I'll admit I was hesitant at first because it all dropped on one day, and I was like, well, this seems like something that they just went to wash over you, so you can't really focus on it. But
yeah,
you know, then I ended up watching it to get ready for season 2 because I figured it was going to be a thing that I possibly need to do, and by the time that I got done actually watching, it's like, you know, if I just look at it for being an adaptation and giving into account that there's certain things that you have to do in video games you wouldn't necessarily do in a show, even if it's trying to be as faithful as possible.
It's the difference between ludonarrative and just narrative. Yeah.
I'm willing to allow for like a certain level of, I guess, wiggle room on some of those things. So, but the characters are constantly getting more and more interesting and whatnot. So it's season 2 gives it, I think, a little bit more stability, and it shows that they have some faith in it, and they're actually just putting out the episodes weekly. So it's, I don't know, but it might not be for everybody. But I think that it's in many ways, you know, one of the better things that Bethesda is somewhat attached to at the moment, because even in moments where it might be kind of leaning on some kind of, you know, ideological thing into one extreme, if anything, it's just kind of telling on themselves. So it's kind of like,
I know they didn't be woke with it, which
kind
I
of
like.
like, it's kind of like the UK thing, though, that even when there is stuff like that where someone might be like, oh, they're trying to settle, it's like, yeah, but what is it actually saying? So, you know, because
cool.
But it is proving to be better, and the Deathclaw thing is starting to make a little bit more possible sense. I don't know. I'm not completely finished with the episode from last night because I popped into the stream. Because, you know,
there we go.
But that's
Fair
what I'm
enough.
getting back to. And then otherwise, I'll be back here with you again tomorrow for
That's
normal
cool.
stream at the normal time. You know, we started. I believe
Totaling
9
it
p.m.
up, we are $2 shy of putting the last heart piece in the heart.
Oh, well, I mean, for $2, come on. That seems like.
Can anyone make that happen?
Yeah. I would almost do it if I didn't inadvertently send one earlier when we were playing Bro.
Oh yeah, you sent a membership while we were playing.
I legitimately did not know that
Random.
happened. That was just that was all because of a knuckle. So that was hilarious.
I don't know how you did that, but it is interesting that you did. So there you go.
I don't know.
Anyway, I popped his cherry
Still.
on sending memberships. Indeed.
At least in this room, I've done it.
So what about streaming? What you got coming up?
Well, of course, just our normal schedule: Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, starting at 9, and then I'll be back with Toasty on Thursday for some panel stuff, and then a Fraturday right after that, and then she's going to be on Simcast this Sunday, so we will not be doing the Sunday stream as usual. But she's going to be with Chrissy Mayer, which that's kind of cool.
Who?
Yeah,
with Chrissy Mayer. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, right. So things are good. Can't really complain. But yeah, of course, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays we're normally there at 8 p.m. Eastern. But of course, Sunday will be different this week. And just doing the weekend culture and always seemingly actually kind of beating things before they really kind of get, because we covered this on Saturday, and then I think months back, you know, we also covered some stuff with the Gina Davis Foundation, which I know we've done here as well. But yeah. There is far more to that thread, especially when I think about it through the lens of what I went through when I went into game design and the timeline with it all. But that's something for another time and day. But it looks like I think we might hit that mark. So I did what I needed to do.
Everyone went a little
thank you,
crazy
everybody,
there.
for your birthday well wishes and just general overall, sincerity and good faith to the channel. But
yes, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Especially after a couple of days off sick. Because apart from everything else, I'm like sort of thinking, oh my God, I'm not making videos. I'm not getting ad revenue. I'm not streaming. I'm not getting anything. I'm fuck, So this has been much appreciated. Yeah, we got a torrent. I said somebody could make it, and everybody tried. So everybody succeeded. Thank you, Snakeheads, for 5 Australian. Just says no. No means yes.
Thank you for 5 Dora.
That's
still great. When you said you didn't laugh, don't worry, I did. So it still works.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's because I was reading. I was
right. You were trying to take care of all the crazy issues that were going on.
Yeah,
it was kind of hilarious how that was such an eye-rolling situation that even your ISP was like, "Man, I don't want to fucking deal with this."
Oh my God,
I'm not, bro.
Woman, yeah. Oh my God, no, she's the worst scum I've ever seen, man. Like, oh my God. Seen and heard for £2 just says boobas. Fuck.
Thank you for 5 Dora.
Nice.
Jen for 1 Grift Force membership. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Fantastically, amazingly brilliant for £2 and says literally nothing. Whoa. Okay. Well.
Every single person of, that's intelligent, hardworking, ambitious, had dreams and goals, has abandoned England in the last 200 years.
Nice.
And Zelosi, thank you very much. Appreciate you, buddy. With 1 for the Grift Force as well. Much. Well, no way around it. Then we will be playing Jackbox tomorrow, as well as doing WTF Live at the usual time. It's 3 hours earlier than this. Oh my God, Rhoda just gifted 5 for the fucking Grift Force.
Let's go, Grift Force! Doing it for the princesses!
Hell, legend. Thank you very much. And yeah, wow. There we go. I don't know what to do now because everyone's going a bit fucking crazy. I don't have any other boobs to play because I've only got Christmas and Halloween.
Well, I mean,
Step into my boudoir, baby, dim that glow. Your eyes already tell me where you want this to go. I move like smoke, you lose your ground. Each word a spell, each touch a sound. You know it's wrong, you know it's right. You're mine till morning steals the night. Midnight in my boudoir, danger drips like wine. Every glance a promise, every side divine. You'll chase the thrill, ignore the cause. Once you found me, you're already lost. My voice is velvet, soft and sly. You feel the spark, you're not afraid to die. There's pleasure hiding in the pain, desire dressed in satin chains. Your pulse keeps time beneath my kiss. You've never been this close to bliss.
damn it, still. But hey, you know what? It's appropriate because of UK-based gothic girls, so you know. Yeah. Of course, with that said, everybody, you all have a wonderful week going forward. Your safe travels ahead. Awesome as always.
Christ. Rhoda for £2 more says, box the jack, box the jack. And we will. Tomorrow, after the show.
Maybe even a little bit of birthday Broforce. Who knows?
We'll see how it goes. We have 3 hearts now, too. So we're going to have to do something. But right now, I've got to go to bed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Crazy. Fantastically, amazingly brilliant for £10. What the fucking... Oh, my God. I only said we needed like a couple of dollars. Oh, well. Thank you very much. Says, let's fucking go!
Drop it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck now, man.
I mean, it's my day off, and I just, you know, this just is fantastic to see all this go down. This is crazy.
My first day back on, and I'm glad
Right?
it went well. So, wow, my God, guys, you're amazing. I'm gonna have so many names to read out now. They're all going to be the same names, but I'm going to read them all out anyway because it's fucking crazy. So, thank you to MagesGuild, Raging D-Head, MagesGuild, Sardoc, Seen and Heard, MagesGuild, Paul Ashworth, MagesGuild, James O.P., Snakeheads, MagesGuild, Sardoc, Hypnotic, Valkyrie, Snakeheads, Furious Dan, MagesGuild, Fantastically Amazingly Brilliant, Seen and Heard, Callum Oliver, Snakeheads, Seen and Heard, Fantastically Amazingly Brilliant, MagesGuild, Snakeheads, Seen again, Rhoda, Fantastic, Smackheads, Callum, Smackheads, Scene, Smackheads, James, Rhoda, Smackheads, Scene, Jen, Fantastic, Zalosi, Rhoda, Fantastic. My God, man, what the hell? You're all fucking legends.
Thank you for the kindness of your consideration and also your birthday well wishes. Wow.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Oh, these? My boobies? My massive fucking titties? My super stuffed up milkies? My hunger bonger doinky boinkies? My fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex mounds? You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking...
I figured I'd give you a quick chance to breathe. You know, that was that was a lot. Good.
Epic show. Woo! Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It is now 4:10 in the morning, and I need to try and get a couple of hours kip before I have to get up again and do some driving. So we'll see. At this point, I might just stay up. We'll fucking see how it goes.
I have to do some work stuff.
I slept at like 18 hours in the last 30, so I don't, and all over the place in random times. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what time it is or what day it is. I'm just working.
Yep.
I just know what time it is, and that's all I need to know to stream.
Yeah.
So,
I started by splitting those days in halves with like 3-hour siestas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that's more or less what I do now. Trying to make up for not being here too much. Oh, you don't need to do that, but I appreciate it. So thank you very much. Yeah, Jackbox tomorrow. Soon after that, Broforce, maybe Saturday. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And whatever, I'll let you know either way. Check us out tomorrow at 9 a.m. US time, 2 p.m. UK time.
Broforce works for Saturday because I don't have anything going on after the weekend culture's done. So
all right.
If you want to do it again at this time, because this time seems to be pretty,
you can give it a go.
Pretty decent, yeah.
To sit up all night playing Broforce, not a bad way to spend my Saturday. Plus, I can still have date night with the missus before that.
Yeah.
So there we go. All right, guys. Catch you tomorrow for WTF Live. Wanker of the Week. We'll be back, and we'll go through whatever the hell has happened in time between now and then. Till then, though, I appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much for being fucking amazing. Still haven't updated the outro, so I'll just play the WTF intro for you guys as the outro. Love you all. You're amazing. And I will greatly appreciate you all for everything today. Really great audience. Love you all. Have a fucking glorious time. Happy birthday to John. And Boys of the Fans will be back tomorrow. Till then, tatty bye.